Listen.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks again for tuning in to another live rant and review over one of our favorite television shows out there right now, which is RuPaul's Drag Race. This is season 15. It's episode 9. It's the 200th episode. And it's a crystal ball. It's a ball. It's a ball episode. Almost, throughout my entire life supply of saliva there. Give me a break. Please, a Kit Kat bar. One more time, Maddie. Crystal ball. Wow. There it is. And of course, that means with 9 contestants, queens that are left, we're going to get 27 looks that we need to go over today. Shocker, we had a mini challenge. Still no entrance line or anybody popping up on the TV screen. That must be for the other kids at this point in time. An untuck that I kind of had to get into. Listen, I don't know what was in the water, what was in those cans of root cocktails, the beverages or whatever, but Malaysia wasn't having it with Lucy, and Lucy had to. They weren't even like, no, we not playing. What's up? What's up? It was funny. I was mistress in those moments, so we're gonna get into it as well. Also, I'm glad to see Anitra finally get some camera time. I got nervous because it got really deep. I said, oh, you know how they do the girls when they tell their life story and they get that last piece. It's like, well, see you later. But she's talented, so difference here. But anywho, we'll talk about it today. It was a short episode that they compacted, but it was good. So let's talk about it. I keep saying that. Matt, start the show. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find it all in the description section down below this video if you're looking on your phone or your desktop device. Get out of the widescreen and lower it. Like, oh, there's a bunch of words and stuff. I did copy and paste that. So you can click on those links and find me on all those other social media platforms. I also do reactions on Patreon. I already have the episode reaction currently up now for your consumption. I will have the Untucked posted right after this review. As low as $1, you can see over 270 videos that I have available in my arsenal. More than just Drag Race too, so check it out. Also, bookable on Cameo. Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Thank you so much for being here. Salome, I'm talking about Drag Race. We're hey, happy to have you here. I'm keeping it on the subject right now, okay? Before I get out of the subject, because I like to talk and I know we want to have these discussions, but we'll have them at the time when we're supposed to have them on Wednesday's show for Baddies West. I appreciate you for being here. Now, listen, because it's a live show and this is a live review, and some people can care less about the format, and I really could give a care less about how they feel. But in honesty, I appreciate y'all for being here and tuning in today, listening, whatever you're doing. If you want to drop a little something in my jar just for your boy hosting today, I'd appreciate it. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. That thumbs up button is free and available for your consumption. Thumbs down if you're gross and ugly, and comment section for everyone. Go in, tell me about myself. I might keep it. Anywho, I appreciate you for being here. Now, because this show brings a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds, whether their mental capacities can handle it, oxygen levels are low. I don't know what's going on in the milk these days or what cereal the kids are consuming, but there are a lot of people going into on this show a little bit too deep for me, in my personal opinion. Yet everybody wants to say something that is out of line. All of us do it. Let's not act like we're above anybody. Let's be very clear. This show is for entertainment purposes. I promise you, we have a good time over here, and you can have one too. That's under your discretion. So with that being said, this disclaimer is for the kids in the back that just don't understand. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants, that's me, and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. I promise you. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. So please don't be a jerk. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this, consume some Mativia and have yourself a good poop. See, if you didn't know, there is merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Hi, you just type in my name, Matty Rants, and you can get a shirt just like this. Look, I'm putting the chest up for y'all with Mativia. Okay, get yourself a nice piece of this rump right on your chest. Okay, we're regular over here. You can also get the panel. Sundays are best with the panel and Rant Pack shirts for my Rant Pack members. I appreciate you so much for being here. We're going to get this show started real quick. Let me respond to something. Let's see here. Okay, I just want to make sure I have a lot going on. Your boy over here. I'm just happy to be here another day on God's green earth. But when I tell you busy, trying to get things prepared for DragCon, trying to get things set up for what's going to happen after May. A lot of things are in the works. So I'm really excited. Now, okay. Listen. I didn't hate this show this week. I didn't dislike it. I was like, okay, this is a speed run. It's another hour and it's then some. Now, the thing about it is that I just found out that one particular show that we all kind of social media bombed a little bit, for why is this here? This was its last episode this week. And I'm thinking to myself, let me roll up my calendar here to make sure that I have this clear. So the following week is March 3rd, okay? We don't get to start the 90 minutes then. So you're telling me they got a reunion? Or is it a clip show? Or is it just not ready? I just want to make everyone clear. The show was done. That show was done, okay? I'm not going to bring it up anymore. I don't care about whatever they were trying to do. I don't send hate to everybody on the cast, except, not even to that other one, the one with the foot for the face. I don't send hate to any of them. I don't. I want MTV to get this right. You've had some shows on there I have talked about ad nauseum that I'm so tired of seeing. And that you have the building blocks to make it happen. Y'all facilitated the real world, for crying out loud. The challenge still exists and it's been on for 30 fucking years. Like, not really, but kind of, sort of. You know what I'm saying? So I just need them to not think too deep about this and to take whatever femme bottom that is in the room telling you that was a cute idea and just let them go. You get someone who's bi up in there that's going to be in between stages of the phases to let us know that's going to work. I'm kidding, but I just need them to not do what they did again. That's all. And I want the show to exist for the Friends of West Hollywood, just with a different cast and a different idea around it, and maybe not to be force-fed on a gay night. That's all. Shout out to MTV. Shout out to Drag Race. Honestly, let's start this up. Ooh, I was sitting there going, oh, it's done? We're finished? No more? No mas? Okay, wait a minute. God is good. Thanks once again, for tuning in, everybody. Please make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Drop a tip in my jar for your boy if you feel like it. Hey, the first is coming up. Rent is due. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up $MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants. But that thumbs up button is valuable as well. So please make sure you hit that sucker. All right, let's start this up. Little Jack's corn and I don't care. Jax is gone. All right. Jax hopped up on a little stool and made sure that they wrote whatever they did on this mirror. Did I read it? Kind of. Anitra's feeling bad because in reality, we all thought she would have picked the least flavorful spice in the cabinet. But instead, she wanted to give us a show, which I'm kind of thankful for. And we were able to go ahead and get into the next episode here. So Marsha had a lot to say. It was her time. I said, girl, all right, this is how they set bitches up, talking about other people. It was their time to go. And then 3 episodes later, it was Marsha's time to go. I don't know how this is going to operate. I'm just saying. Either way, it was kind of Jax's time to go. Listen, baby girl gave us a Nickelodeon lip sync number. Then she was basically Bumblebee from, Teen Titans. Teen Titan, go, Bumblebee, okay? And then we had to move on here to this what looks like a possible homage to Problem Child or the first three Child's Play movies lip sync artist here. And she was cutting up. Jax is a beast when it comes to lip syncing and performing. It's all there, but it all became sort of a routine, and it was like, where are we going to go with this? I do miss a little Jax, but I need this competition to move on. 9 queens remain. Lucy, you will be the focal point of a lot of this. And production kind of played you a little bit. I'm just going to be honest with you, but not really, because you gave them what you wanted. It was very much, this is my wheelhouse, and I should win this and show these girls that I'm a threat. Bottom 3 for you. All right, let's continue. RuPaul just left an eye appointment, and apparently those drops are kicking in, so she needs to be able to see all those people and to remind herself that she is on her own show. I'm just kidding. It's a little nautical. But RuPaul introduces a mini challenge. It's been so long. We have sat through the season, and it has been quiet. She walks in, she says hello, and we start the show. Now it's finally into a mini challenge, which is the normalcy for Drag Race, which we've kind of been missing here. I've been missing. With this mini challenge, RuPaul is going to implement a photobomb challenge. They're going to be on past, I guess, episodes of the show. This kind of plays into the ball a little bit when you think about it. Yeah. And give their best take on it. We've had this before. They've done the photobombing bit. Pretty Little Thing is sponsoring their quick drag as everyone tries to rush to get ugly. Some of them, most of them, not really. Yes, all of them. Now, shout out to these folks in particular who I enjoyed for no particular reason how the pictures came out or were done, or just maybe how they, put it together. Lux Nor London, I thought this was pretty funny. I did. I enjoyed it. I really did. Then I thought Mistress, this was funny too when it came to, possibly having a white ball thrown out of you from a Scottish ass. But I was here for it as well. We enjoyed this moment. It was fun. It was light. Marsha decided that, if they were going to sponsor her for $1, this is what we were going to get. Let me tell you, if this was the last wish, okay? She went for comedy. She wanted to stand out. RuPaul said she never looked better. I said, this is what happens when you set yourself up. But it was funny. I guess. We got to love Sinead O'Connor for making a guest appearance on this season of Drag Race. We really do. Because she's had a lot to say. Sometimes I don't care. I really don't. Moving past this point, we know that the winner, and I kind of already clocked this based off of how the challenge went down and what they were willing to do as far as this, mini challenge took place. It's Anitra, because this was kind of a bop. First of all, this was an iconic moment from Willow Pill in the bathtub with the toaster scene. But it's Anitra going, should I jump into the tub? Me. Yes, you should jump in. As a matter of fact, hurry up. Jump in that tub. Gotta love Anitra. But Anitra won this week's mini challenge and got a $2,500 tip, which is wonderful. Now, this gets us into the main Maxi Challenge, where RuPaul once again shows us that she either lives in Rolling Hills, California, or it is in a gated community in Calabasas. Listen, Ru said, we're going to get a ball, kids, because it's the 200th episode. It's a big deal. Wake the fuck up. I did it, Ma. And we're going to do a ball that is going to be like the 15th anniversary crystal. So it's the crystal ball, right? Very much an anniversary of things with Drag Race versus it being particularly about crystal, except for the last look. So let's start. The first look needs to be, I should word this better. The first category is, there we go. The first category is start your engines. It's an update of the classic racing suit that RuPaul wore, or she wears for the promos. You already know what's up. Like we've never seen it before. I want to say that one again. Like we've never seen it before. One more time. Like we've never seen it before. Okay. I thought to myself when I saw everyone's looks, I was like, a particular person's interpretation is how I would have gone with that. Because if it's like, you want it to look different, I'm not going to do a racing suit. I'm going to go I'm going to go a completely different route. So I was like, like we've never seen before. We'll see. We'll get there. I still think a lot of people's looks look great. I'm just saying that part kind of made me go, I wonder if you should have kept that in the edit. Now, the second category is my favorite ball. See how we're really getting creative here, kids? Everybody's so creative. I love her on TikTok. Take a take on an eleganza look from one of the past balls from RuPaul's Drag Race. Once again, the eleganza look. I thought that was interesting because I said, oh, she wanted to get like real eleganza extravaganza of this because she wants them to start out giving you very much the classic racing suit bit, your own interpretation. Fine. Then you want them to go to the ball and do their own creative take on an eleganza look, not the secondary or the first categories, the last category of the ball. Okay, I said, interesting. Now, the eleganza, which we understand is the third category for all the balls, where it needs to be the big time, the show time, create this look and give me glamour. One more time, glamour. It's a look from scratch that is dripping in crystals, and they're going to be provided the fabric to use to create these looks. If I could just have my slide pop up. Thank you. There's the table, though. That's fun. If I have the close-up, cool. I can't even pronounce. Why I do that to myself? Zlov? Ooh, sounds like a drug. Side effects include some people not having taste. Not the fabric's fault. Well, I mean, some people chose fabric. Anywho. The fabrics are provided. There's disco balls there. Someone probably thought this was a Renaissance party. Anywho, they need to make something really, really, really motherfucking cute. Here's the thing, y'all. I actually live and breathe for this eleganza, for the crystallized eleganza of it all. I live. I love pearls. I love diamonds. I love anything shiny. I'm that kind of guy. Golds and silvers and platinums, the full work. I live and breathe. So this would have been one I would have been excited to do if I was on the show. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Like, were you looking for something a little bit more out of the box, or do you think this is on the money since it is the 15th and well, technically 200th episode, but 15th season, 15th anniversary, Crystal? See, I'm just saying, I would have lived for this. This would have been a fun time. Where would we have taken this? What direction? I feel like I would have crushed up those disco balls and had made some sort of like full. I would have gone a little nuts with this one. I probably would have been at the bottom. Anywho, listen, we got 360 of y'all tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I want to give a shout out here. I got 2 people. Let's see here. Thank you so much for the tip on PayPal. I want to make sure. Beth, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, baby. And I believe Kayla as well. Thank you so much, my doll. If you want to drop me a little something in my charts, PayPal me for /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo -Rants. I appreciate y'all for being here. Put that thumbs up button. It's for free, so hit that sucker. We're going to talk about these looks, and I want people to start recognizing, and I feel like this always gets, I don't know if people just forget that there are other categories, but like, we're not just grading this off of the last look. We're not. We're doing a full scale of the show. Like, we have to put 3 together, and that's the score. Not just, okay, by the way, because this is the greatest look of them all of a sudden they won the show. No, it needs to go from the full to the top. Either way, we'll talk about some people with the good looks. I find it weird when people get on these, this is what should have happened. No, it was that look was amazing, but let's talk about the rest of the looks. We have to do it. Lucy, I don't know why you told us that this was going to be the one for you, but listen. I said the edit is definitely, honey. Miss Honey. I said, oh, they're making her the delusional one. They're making her the delusional one. They're making her the self-inflicted victim. Here we go. Like it's all about proving oneself, even though you have so many years in this industry and that you put in with this, which I get. I also understand this is a competition, so pressure is on. I can only imagine what filming and what else going through. See how I'm trying to be fair here? I'm trying to be fair. But when I tell you you're getting on my last goddamn nerve, we'll get to that moment with Mistress because Mistress was clearly playing with her. But then, like that confessional, I said, "Oh my God, she's taking this deep. It's not that deep. It's not this deep. It shouldn't be." But I think she's putting that pressure on herself because she wants to be the best, and that is in her character. And when things ain't going the way she wants to, we get these moments of, I just don't understand what it is. It's like, look at her. She's terrible, but me. But it doesn't go that deep until it needs to go that deep. I like Lucy. I want to hold my ground on this one. I really do. I really do. I just do not care for her right now. I really don't care for her right now. And bitch, the way Mistress clowned you later, I would have been cackling in that workroom. In Malaysia, low-key tag teamed. I don't know if you caught that. That shit was funny. Again, it was still fun. It was funny TV, though. Regardless of it all, it was fun TV. I just need Lucy to actually let that little sphincter go. Get you some Mativia, Lucy. I'm telling you, it's going to push it all out. Because you would think with someone by the name of Lucy LaDuca, they wouldn't be full of so much shit. That's not right. They're not full of shit, Matt. We don't listen. Disclaimer. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion-based company, individuals, or LaDucas. All opinions expressed by myself are solely my personal views and not reflect the opinions of everything on the planet. And please do not send any hate to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Okay, listen. I have nothing against her, but again, I'd be like, girl, the eye rolls every time she get on that screen and go, look at me, I'm a star. It's giving me very Stewart energy from Mad TV. Look what I can do. And gets upset when no one cares. Moving on past our construction worker into the mad dash that was, let me get my shit. The queens have been let loose after this long ass commercial break. And those, what is that, a Truvada commercial? What is that prep commercial that we always get? Who else watches it on cable like me? I am no shade because everybody needs to protect themselves and do all that kind of stuff and make sure your body, know your bodies, know your sexual health. If I get one more Franzese color block, Juju color block, B color block, block, bloop, 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 half of the girls can't read a script, I'm getting sick of it. Nevada, child. They play that every break. Every break. I'm like, I know everyone needs to see this, and that's fine. But it gets to the point where it's so repetitive that I don't care anymore. I'm like, shut up. I'm sorry. It just when I do the reactions on fast forwarding, I'm like, oh my God. It's like, do you have another commercial that y'all can put in here that's also? I'm with it, Nerdigans. I'm with it. I just need them to. Where did y'all not film like a second one or a third one with different people, or like one that shows real situations? Because they're just sitting on a lot somewhere talking about Daniel Francese. Here he go. I'm on prep because I'm easy. Well, all right, Damien. She doesn't even go here. Like the fuck? No, it's fine. It's fine. I just had to bring that up because I love it when we see the queens from the past seasons, though, and we get to see their commercials. Like for Bubbly, I think we saw Jinx this week. I think Cornbread was back on with Pantene Pro V. Simone, you are in your purse, you are in your bag, the luggage. That Cash App commercial plays outside of just Drag Race, but in Houston on this kind of scale. I'd be gagged to see it. I'm like, oh, I'd be watching Comedy Central. There goes Simone. I'm like, oh, there she go. Oh, there it is. Oh, I love it. Belchan, thank you for the super chat. The prep commercials really scream gay night like MTV wanted. I'm telling you, they said these girls are about to go into the club and do it. Thanks for tuning in, 400 of you. Let's continue the show. Um, I was about to start talking about people's lives, and that's not necessary. Listen, this looks like it could possibly be the start of a Lady Gaga video with a tacky purple floor, but if eggplants were the color of the season, I would hate to have these as any sort of part of my household. But listen, long rant later, they're grabbing shit, they're breaking stuff. It is game on. And this is when I realized my favorite little bill, my favorite femme little bill over here is basically a thesaurus for Drag Race. Bitch, if you don't get in every confessional and quote somebody from a different season, it was Heidi this week. I'm gonna worry about Heidi. I'm telling you, you better talk to little Nickelodeon over here. Always quoting somebody, and it's sometimes it's slick. Like we're not even realizing it until it's like, oh shit, she just was. Oh, okay. She always do that, and I love it. I love it. She also did Alyssa Edwards too. Shout out to Alyssa Edwards on the pit stop. I don't know how to describe this, but no shade, Bianca Del Rio. Alyssa woke your ass up. Alyssa woke you up. That was one of the funnest pit stops I've ever seen. Bitch, that shit was funny today. I was cackling with my coffee this morning. Like, oh my goodness. Too funny. I'm a Christian woman. Okay, you gotta bring my family, my church, my people, all that. Stupid. I want to work that into a drag number. Just do that full monologue that Alyssa gave with Bianca. It was so funny. Anywho, Lux's confidence is still on blast, and honestly, she had every right to have it this week. I need to talk about judging. I found it to be very interesting. Now, Anitra, you brought up a very iconic look. I should say infamous look from Candy Davenport with the burnt chicken, crystallization. You know the rest of it. Y'all know the gag. You know what's up. And as I was like thinking about it, I said, oh dear God, is she gonna make an ugly outfit and this is gonna be put her in the bottom? Like, no shade, but this would make me nervous. Oh, I'm going to be so proud of Anitra in a second. Oh, we'll be proud of her later. We'll be proud. She had a great idea for the concept. And then she's like, since it's a crystallized ball and the outfit was crystallized, the full scale of it, I thought, okay, if she can execute this, we will be there. And I was very nervous. I was like, if she can execute this, we're going to be there. But I very much was like, okay, this might be a redemption look that we actually needed. I don't mean to do that. Listen, RuPaul brought her favorite limp-wristed friend, Carson Kressley, to come up into this workroom and give his ideas of fashion from the 50s. I'm kidding. But Carson is up in there clenching his toot for all that it's worth and to give the, opinions. Spice walks over and shows them what she's planning. Okay. I already knew Spice was going to be in the bottom this week. I don't even need to sit through that and have that conversation. It was very clear where that was going to go. Mistress, I don't know if they had plans to send you home in 2 days. You know how I feel sometimes. But like, bitch, when I tell you, you bought yourself the rest of the season with this moment right here and RuPaul, because RuPaul clocked you and you clocked back. It was funny. I had a cackle. I had a cackle with this one because she's literally helping Lucy out or whatever, right? And then RuPaul's like, okay, I forget was it spicy? I forget what it was. Love you too, Angela. Listen, I forgot. I needed to give a shout out to Amber. I was at a restaurant yesterday and I got clocked. And I was like, oh my gosh. And our waitress said, I recognize you. Where do I know you from? And I was like, I said my high school. Because I was like, oh, it's gotta be. It's Texas. So nobody know me out here. And then I said YouTube. And she was like, boom, that's where it is. Drag Race Bam. Amber, thank you so much for being an awesome waitress. I gave you a 5-star review. So they better have gotten me. You better got a raise, girl. Love you down. She was a sweetheart. Anywho, let me get past that point. Randomly. I'm like, where did that come from, Matt? This was funny. RuPaul, basically called her out. Listen, hold on. What happened here? Dame Orgasmo. Let me talk about it with y'all. What's happening here? Matty, I just realized they told us we're going to have TS as a revolving judge, and she's only been here one episode. I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people left, which would guarantee that we would possibly have maybe 5 more episodes till the finale. So, I mean, there maybe the next 5 episodes will have T.S. Madison, but I have to agree with this statement. I feel like we were given the gotcha a little bit. Like, okay, what's going on? Because I would like to see my big titty sister back up in there again. I don't understand it. But Mistress played this moment, okay, the mouthy one over here, basically. What's your tea? You're getting advice from Lucy. Actually, my love. My doll. Like the way she came back at RuPaul, I was like, oh, because it was very much like, oh, you want to be funny? Okay, let's be funny. And RuPaul is a drag queen, so she's here for the foolishness. You got to give it though. You have to show it. And of course, Lucy may be the little butt of this joke here, but it's not really the case. And of course, as Mistress was leaving, she was very much like, "She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Now that I'm leaving, darling, let me make sure I go see Mother Rue." It was so good, and Rue was living for that kind of old drag, that old school style of, I'm gonna fuck with the girls a little bit. I'm gonna throw some shade. It's nothing. We're kiki. It's a little light jabs, but I'm gonna make fun of it. I wish people would get more of that from Drag Race, because I feel like you all say I can be sensitive, not all y'all, but some people say I'm sensitive to certain situations or I make a bigger deal of things. But in reality, it's because the stuff that is being amplified is so small, and then the stuff that is being given minimal takes on, it's very much like that should be at the forefront. These are these moments here. We enjoyed this from the earlier seasons. Where we miss, why can't we enjoy it now? Now that we're on season 15, we have to walk in holding hands. Bitch, fuck that. They can do that after the show. Because I like that after the show, we're all friends. We talked about it. It's like, yes, great. But you're in a competition. And even Mistress had this conversation with RuPaul as she brought it up. I mean, even Carson was impressed. She's like, oh, she brought a board. Oh, she brought the board. Oh, someone knows what they're doing. And it was impressing them because Mistress came prepared. But you could tell RuPaul was interested in Mistress's take on everything. Winona, thank you so much for the super chat. Gorgeous doll. Haven't caught a live in a while since I've been studying for the MCAT. Good luck, my baby. MCAT, well, just want to show some love before I have to go. Good luck to you. Keep it up. You know you got it. You know you got it, okay? We are our own worst enemies. RuPaul said that one time. Da-da. Listen. 447 of you here. Thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. It's your boy, Matty Rants, and I appreciate you for being here. Drop the tip of my jar if you feel like it. If you feel like it. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo, MattyRants. Let's get going. It's JT. Oh, that's the first time I've seen her. Never mind. Oh, y'all trying to get me. Them girls like to fight. Listen. What was the word? Disgusted. What it was? She used a particular term that was really fucking funny. It almost was like busted and disgusted, but it wasn't that. It was 2 other words that I cackled on. Cackled. Oh, it's leaving me right now. I'm so mad I didn't have this in my notes. She said something that was so funny because Rue was, asking her take on it. And she's like, well, I'm trying to give this the gaudy and gluttonous. There we go. She's like, I'm going to be giving this, then the other, but the other girls are giving gaudy and gluttonous. I've seen some looks around here. That shit. When I tell you Rue was living. Oh, yes. She's... I love Mistress. Anywho, I love that my city is doing so well. She is cutting up. Be mad. Houston. Now, on to Los Angeles' own Selena Estides. RuPaul loves saying her name, but she needs to start loving her drag because Selena is trying her fucking best. I will say, though, When she put this over the satin, I was like, oh, so she wants to be mother of the bride. Because when I tell you that whole outfit aged 50 years the moment she did, I said, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Stop. I love Selena Estes a lot. It's almost like she's emotionally drained a bit from things that have already taken place or that have happened. And it's hard for her to like pull herself back into the winning formula again, because everything that she thought was going to go well isn't going where it needs to be. You know what I mean? And Bika Aaron, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, all. And Matt, big love to your happy glow. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I had a good time. I hung out with friends yesterday. We went and got drinks, and we went to this adult arcade where you can they have like basically all the arcade games from our childhood, DDR included, and that kind of stuff, and you pay a fee to get it. Just play with other fellow adults. And yeah, Maddie did pretty good at racing yesterday. I was winning. But no, she's definitely. I feel bad for her. That's my Libra sister. You know how I feel about my fellow Libras. Like, I know about the scales and how we need to be balanced. And when we're out of balance, like everything feels like the world is just crumbling on top of us, right? Yes, Cider K. That was the place. Biomis. Thank you for the super chat. Love you, Maddie. I need a mistress in Sasha Crowning. Listen, I have many takes on where I think this is gonna go, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let's continue here with Selena Estes. RuPaul saw that shit and said, how am I going to keep this young lady in this competition so I can say her name further? Because she put that shit on top of that satin and told me to send her ass home. And I saw that on RuPaul's face. Listen, all of this space I've given Ru is the amount of thinking she had to do to figure this out. Because it was about to be a struggle. Oh, bitch, if you think this is the only fisheye for today, get ready. Because I've given a couple of the girls the fisheye. I was an equal opportunist today with my edit, okay? Listen, my poor sister over here crying. I'm like, what is going on now? But I understand it is very much I don't know what else to do, bitch. You told me I got here. You said that we'd be fine. I'm Selena Estes. Listen to my name. It's fucking funny, bitch. You say I look good in the face and all that kind of jazz, but what about my dresses? What about the stuff I make? What about the stuff I'm good at? I also realized that Selena's not entire, that's not the word we're going to use, but a lot of her is embedded in her love of acting and wanting to be celebrated as an actor. And I'm noticing this with a lot of her looks, including with the talent show, and then getting all the way over here to this episode with her final runway, that short, slick ass, wet hair for award season that only belongs on few people. I hate that wig, but we'll get there. Now I resonate with Selena. I feel bad for my sister, but it's like, girl, you keep coming over here with this the satin should have been it. The sateen, that shit that can catch on fire quick. That's the stuff that you should have thought, maybe we're going to do something different here. But I think you saw that beautiful color and you thought, nah, I got it. We're going to go with it. Rose, thank you for the super chat. This is for the edit. I appreciate it, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, people throw some super chats my way. I appreciate you. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. Thumbs up is available. I appreciate y'all for being here. Almost 500 of you tuning in today. I love S-titties. I don't care what anybody says. But RuPaul, I saw the wheels working. If she don't get that together, it's gonna be a job. It's gonna be a job. Now, Mistress is so fucking messy. Mistress, you messy old bitch. Young bitch, I should say. You younger than me. I got a decade on you. This whole hey Lucy. Hey Lucy. Do you think you're gonna win this week's episode? I knew where this was going the moment she asked the question. Like, Lucy should have known this was where that was about to be. Are you joking me? Bitch, she was clouding from just the question. Hey, Lucy. It was so funny. Hey, Lucy. Of course I did. Of course I did. Might be a fisheye lens on it, bitch. Of course I did. Well, yeah, mistress, I think I'm totally going to win this one. You know, putting myself up in here and all this kind of things. I swear to God, listen, Matty Rants, my new favorite hobby is watching Lucy LaDuca on the brink of losing her sanity. Honey, it's like watching Foodie Booty literally go live for no apparent reason. Then when everyone tells her the truth, she loses her shit, deletes the video, then comes back the next day with the receipts, honey, that are not even plausible. Hi-ya chop. I'm not even in girl world like that, but when I tell you, it's funny because it's the way that I know they're fine now. I hope to God they're fine now, but I hope Lucy looks back at this like, okay, bitch, you could have chilled. You could have thrown it back at her. You could have dragged her too. You know what I'm saying? You could have thrown a little something, but it was just really funny. But Lucy was like, yeah, I'm going to win, and totally this, that, and the other. And shout out to FFG for saving BBJ, by the way. I have been watching. That was insane for the girls that are aware of what I'm talking about. But everybody in the room is also like laughing at the situation and finds this really, really funny and all that kind of stuff. It's just like they know she's fucking with her. You know what I mean? Because it's clear that Lucy was pressed the previous or 2 weeks ago about the situation. And it was funny how Lucy was like, what are you talking about? Like, you guys think that I was upset? And Malaysia, bitch, you clocked in so quick. Girls, when you was going crazy with the it's everyone stopping what they're doing to be like, yup. You just want to smile and turn your head like, yeah. But Miss Flores, thank you for the super chat. Lucy is like a Looney Tunes villain. Oh my God. The hell, I can't. It's so funny. When they are like good, oh, please. They are so, do not run into those two in the dark alley because Mistress of Malaysia gonna leave you with nothing on the bone, bitch, okay? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, moving forward here. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm going to talk about Malaysia and Untucked Nick Carter. Do not worry, because I love a good check. I love a good cleared check, too. A clear check. Mistress laughing as she clowned real quick. Oh my God, is that what y'all think of me and what I'm doing right now? And then it flashes back to her moment of, I'm really pissed off that they did not put me in the top. I'm really upset. You know, I just realized, because we talk about how Lucy is shaped with her padding and her breastplate and all that kind of jazz. I just realized who she's shaped like. Or I don't want to be rude and talk about this individual because they're going through already, but high key, Lucy LaDuca is shaped like Wendy Williams if Wendy Williams continued with the rest of whatever was happening downstairs. Because you know Wendy Williams is shaped like a capital letter P. So, like, I think that if I look at Lucy, like, there's a little bump it. It's like if Wendy Williams got her wish and was a white woman. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants, the program participants, are solely personal reviews, and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable about reviewing this, then you can consume some activity and have yourself a good poop. That's not shade to Lucy, actually. I mean, that may be shade to somebody who can't get into their Wells Fargo account, which is really fucked up, but listen, hey, bitch, I've been funny. Fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck that. Throw me a tip in my jar for being so funny. Anywho, let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. Lucy, you kind of were the little butt today, but you got up and you was like, all you bitches over here, and she did the full work. I cannot believe what y'all are saying about me. Mistress, oh my God, Lucy, you're standing up. Bravo. 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 Dumb television, stupid drama. Mistress made a whole scenario up to get her riled up, which Malaysia clocked in on. Boop. And then it was like, oop, gotta let it be. Then Marsha, did you hear what Marsha said during this moment? Please tell me y'all clocked it. They didn't show Marsha saying it, but I know Marsha's voice. I got it now clocked in. Listen, Marsha had said, she said, Lucy, just admit that you wanted to win the challenge. Just admit that you should have won the challenge. And then you see Mistress go, T, you guys like, oh, riled up. So actually it's Marsha, Malaysia, and Mr. The three M's. The three M's of the apocalypse. The three M's of the apocalypse. I can't do it. I can't do it. Marsha, let me tell you something. Untucked for you. You were my meme queen. Your faces. Wow. I was over here crying. Half the time the camera couldn't even get to your face fast enough. And it was like cut to the side. Oh, we'll get there in a second. It was funny. Bio Miss Flores, oh my God, thank you all so much for the super chats. I really appreciate this. I know Lucy and Mistress are cackling for working the camera for this dumb drama together. Oh, bitch. We'd have to tip each other. Girl, that was funny. T. This is funny. T. Daniel Q, thank you for the super chat. Exactly. Nothing but the laughs. Patty G, thank you for the super chat. This is for the cackles. And guess what? I'm subscribed to Patreon now. Woo, woo. I saw your reaction to lip sync. And honey, I was feeling your love, babes. Thank you, Patty, for joining the Patreon family. I really, really appreciate you, my doll. And thank you so much for the super chat. And if you aren't on my Patreon, you're only getting half the story. Because, bitch, my face will never lie on my Patreon. You're catching my full reaction. That lip sync, we'll get there. Thank you so much, Patty. But Mistress was working overtime today and doing the producer's job, in all honesty, and it was lovely to see, and we enjoyed every single second of this. Lucy, she's trying to get under my skin. I know she's just playing with me, but something tells me that she's really just trying to get to me. Oh God, I was like, I want her to calm down because the only person who I think is getting to her is her. That's the only person who I think is really getting to her. You are your own character in Minecraft. Okay, Steve, Alex. You're your own Minecraft character. She ain't Enderman, okay? That's for Sharon. Math. Whoa. Disclaimer. I should have said read it back. Oop. This program is for entertainment purposes only and contests on time to belong to religion. Race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants, public participants, all personal views. And shout out to everybody that got that joke. Woo. Oof, that was for the Minecraft girls. Woo. Okay. To everyone looking up Enderman right now. Oh my God, you guys, we're here to have fun. Shh, be quiet. This is too much. Anywho, moving past this chin and on to the next one. Anitra and Selena. I'm kind of glad Selena was here for this moment. This was a very deep story to have a conversation about on public television, and I appreciate Anitra for being comfortable in having this conversation because involving your mother, your father, your siblings, and your family, blood is always, regardless of how things go down, a very tricky subject to handle on national television. Okay. With that being said, I was emotional for Anitra in many ways. Can relate to a certain sense and not even on the same level at the same time over my own journey with my family and separation because of my sexuality to then come back and this, that, and the other and all that jazz. But hers is on another level. And then also, I don't know if y'all clocked the conversation that was had. I don't know if it was Sasha that said it or if it was somebody else. I think it was Sasha, but it has to do with the past trauma of these emotions that are happening within your family disowning you and not loving you anymore because based off of something like that that is still present in 2023. It's not because marriage is now legal that everything went away, and that, we have the gays of West Hollywood on TV and RuPaul's Drag Race is winning Emmys, that there is not hate that still exists in people's heart, or a ignorance or a misunderstanding, and someone not wanting to just change the way they view things, especially for a loved one. So it was very hard to hear Anitra have that conversation about how their mother at one point in time said it was okay, and then the following week told them they had to get out and weren't even allowed to even speak to their siblings. It did allow them to get closer to their biological father, which is a blessing in disguise in itself. It's just that, as a mama's boy, as somebody who y'all have heard my story, you've seen me weep every time I even mention my mom or something reminds me of her. I am ready to be in full fetal position. I get it. And Lisa, that's the part that I don't, I don't know if it was to do with the stepfather. I don't want to get that personal to Anitra's life. I don't know them personally like that. That's their story to tell. But what we did receive of this, I received it. You know what I'm saying? What we didn't get from them, what they told me, I was like, okay, I can already understand where this is going. So I have nothing but love for Anitra. I at the same time was nervous because I'm like, oh bitch, this is how they send babies home. They have a conversation about something that's real Emmy worthy, and that's the week. I said, please let this crystallized chicken be something good. Please let it be something good. Please let something good. But yeah, I got to give my love to Anitra. It's also a lot of strength and power in being able to tell that to the public, to everyone. Mind you, that the family's got to watch that if they choose to. You know what I'm saying? And so they got to eat that moment, and they have to receive that from what went down. So I can hear an owl outside. And it must be almost sunset. Hey, 522 of y'all here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants, and also hit that thumbs up button if you could, and get in the comment section afterwards. Appreciate you for being here. From that moment into the next, we get all this up here. We get back into the groove of being, laughing and ha-ha-has as they go over their favorite moments from, RuPaul's Drag Race. I wanted to make sure I kept this picture in because this is one of always my favorite pictures to see. Justice. I don't know. Justice. I'll keep it. We'll say we'll still keep Justice. I don't want to go forward. Shoot. Why is it doing that? I don't like that. Now, Lux does her Alyssa Edwards impression. I didn't hear Alyssa. I heard Lux Alyssa Edwards, but that is what it is. They had a conversation. Mistress brought up Angina's journey with HIV and then being open about it and how that was, a powerful moment for television. I was then reminded that Rebecca Glasscock walked into this competition in fucking jeans and a cutoff top with a bra underneath and a fully out the bag wig. Shake and go for sure. And had the nerve to be reading people. I really had to look at this. Like, she was dragging girls. She daytime realness. In what universe, what planet in the Rick and Morty sphere would in the daytime that not be clockable? Bitch, I was like, okay, anywho. She said daytime. I saw chin. I saw hands. I saw feet. I saw neck. Enough for me. Them the four. Nope. I don't care what universe this is. We don't need a portal gun to know that is not going to be anything and anywhere. Okay. Anywho, let me stop talking about her. Season 1 was that was a trip. Look at how that workroom looks. My God. Ruby is red hot. RuPaul, every time I see you in some sort of red outfit, I immediately think of AJ and the Queen and I get sad again. As much as I have came for Drag You, as much as I didn't care for All Star Season 1, as much as whatever spinoff is its spinoff, God, like AJ and the Queen became really good. It got good. And it was like, oh, this actually is a good show. Like I've watched it back. It's not bad. It's a pretty good show. I'm really sad we got that. I don't know how we didn't get it canceled. I'm gonna blame Netflix for that. The ending had a moment. It was like, oh shit, season 2 is set to go. Let's do it. I was imagining what queens from previous seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race were then going to show up in the episodes. Damn. So I don't know. I miss AJ and the Queen, but seeing this, it's giving. Yep, it's giving AJ and the Queen. Smashly B. I also agree. It's giving the Mac Viva Glam ad campaign for sure too. I also knew she was performing because there was, you know, tassels on her gloves. I said, oh, she's performing today. I clocked it. I think she looks good though. I think this outfit's really great. Red is RuPaul's color. The gold earrings work. I think she looks lovely. Hey, you know what, Sasha? I would tune in if they did a full 90 minutes of RuPaul's Drag Race and then they did an hour show of AJ and the Queen or made it 30-minute episodes because they can still work out shows like that in 30 minutes or whatever. Followed by a 30-minute show of some sort of drag queen doing, videos, like Tosh.0 sort of do something like that. I'd watch it. I tune in for the entire 3 hours. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. At all, actually. It makes a lot of sense, but if they're trying to do something that makes sense with everything, it needs to all connect. Michelle Visage, I like Michelle with big hair, but I did think she looks really beautiful today, and I love that little curl up top there. It looks lovely. Gold is good on Michelle. Carson Kressley in this interesting suit jacket. I can only see the jacket. I'm assuming the suit is fully this fabric here. His tan is disintegrating, and I'm appreciating it because he looks less like a worn leather wallet every time I see him, and I'm excited for it. Y'all know I'm not lying. The last 2 episodes that we've seen him, if they do any sort of picture, he is so tan. It's like, oh God, is the couch okay? I'm very excited that it's finally going down. Either that or someone is finally using the correct tone on your face, but the neck still never matches. No shade. Every time he comes up here, that neck never matches. Maybe he has allergies. I don't know. Julia Garner is there. Hey, Julia. I didn't know why you were there. I know you're a celebrity and people know you from certain shows, and it's very much that information, but she was okay. I'm not trying to be rude. I think that she was lovely and untucked and all that jazz. I'm assuming this is the girl from Ozark, right? Okay. I was like, yeah, this is the one from Ozark. No shade. I was like, and who told her to wear orange with that background? Who told her to wear orange? Y'all, this is her smile. I did not make this up. This is not Matty catching her in a glimpse. This is literally the full smile. I hit that button so many times. I think she's talented as hell. I just thought her, commentary was okay today. It was like, oh, she's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Honey, we should have known RuPaul was going to pop on some Bengay real quick, get them ankles rubbed in, them knees and them elbows, and she was about to cut it the fuck up. It's some Tiger Balm in this bitch. You hear me? RuPaul said X marks the spot, and I ain't talking about Storm. Cake and candy, cake and candy. Show me that you're best. Listen, I actually like that song. No shade. I love the song. I have to stop being so tough on RuPaul and recognize that this woman is older. This man, grown-ass man is older, and not everybody can do what Ru can do. in heels at this point. I have to catch myself because I said, I used to really go in when RuPaul would perform, and I'm thinking about it like I would still want to be doing a strut and something in some high ass heels at that age. Listen about it. The dancers were doing a whole bunch of, I'm gonna bake me some cake and candy, all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, as much as RuPaul was mean, mug, and spice, they low-key gave the same show. RuPaul was like, cake and candy, cake and candy. Show me that you're listen. And I was like, okay, it's a 1-2, it's a 1-2. But again, I would be so thankful and blessed if at that age, 62, I'm still rocking it like that. Because I'm gonna give you a little something. I'm gonna show you what I did here. Let me show you what I did because I had to zoom in. Because when I saw her start to dip, I got a little nervous. I said, "Oh, my sister is scrunching." I said, "Auntie is scrunching." RuPaul did one of these numbers. She said, "Hold on." RuPaul pulled one of these numbers. She said, "I said, wait a minute, wait a minute." I said that. Her Australian husband getting that RuPaul, that tall elevator be going ding. I said, I know that's right. Go ahead, Ru. Let me know you the. Bye, Miss Flores. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ru was dog walking both the bottom two queens. Wait a minute. And yet, wait a minute. I am going to give my take on that lip sync now. I ain't going to be too hard on Miss Estitties. She had to work with not a good song. Lil Nas X, you have way better songs in your catalog. Dead Right Now was like one of my favorite songs ever from him. But like, that was not a lip sync song from me. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. But listen, the Beneva had kicked in here. RuPaul was stomping, stepping through. I was really here for this, honestly. She was giving good face. I was like, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm telling you, bitch, it's medicinal. Huh. I enjoyed it. Ashraf Khan, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Saturday. My doggo says hi. Bow wow to the dog. How you doing, pups? Thanks for tuning in. 550 of you. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Back family. It's your boy, Matty Rants. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race, Season 15, Episode 9, 200th episode, The Crystal Ball. Are we ready to get to the looks? Are there any kitty updates? I'm getting it after DragCon. I was told I need to be able to bond with the cat, especially because I'm adopting it, and me getting it and then traveling like shortly afterwards, it's not going to be very healthy for our relationship. So I'm making it a point to get it after DragCon because I'm not going anywhere for several months after that. And since my Beyonce is going to be here for my birthday and I got tickets to the show, I'm not going anywhere for a second. So it's like, okay, we're going to get it in May. We're going to be smart. And that way I can make sure my place is cat proof and no cords are out because y'all told me I need to get those cord strips. I got 2 already set up in the bedroom. I need to get 1 for my living room. And then I need to still find a cat tower that I like. But I do have a litter box and all that now. So yeah, slowly but surely we'll have the cat here. But I'm just want to be smart and not stupid and make sure I have some money set aside for vet bills because I don't want someone's claws to be digging into their paws. Let me not start today. I saw those pictures. Oh, y'all, I can't imagine what that cat was going through. Can't even imagine it. This cake was fun. This was cute, right? It was a little cute moment. RuPaul put on her best, kind of voice. And basically, said, let's start the show. Krusty the Clown even. Now, let's move into this with the first category. For the category is Start Your Engines. May the best woman win. May the best woman win. Okay, listen. So, Mistress Isabel Brooks. I thought Mistress should have won this episode. I know the girls already talk about it on the Reddit blogs, you know, all that shit. I get it. I know. In Houston, Matty, he's biased. Stop, anger, all that kind of jazz. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All three looks. Come on. Do you remember what Eureka wore? Remember the beach balls on that plain ass dress? And we talked about what it would look like if it was different. Bitch, we'll get to the second look. I'm just saying, like, I was gooped. I was like, oh, okay. Anywho, listen, for me though, you know, RuPaul said give this something a little different and low key. It's a reinterpretation of the outfit, but what I liked about it and what I appreciated about it is that she had all sayings from big girls specifically on the outfit, and they were all placed over the body. There is not an issue with the fit this time. Okay, the rump was sitting in there. I love that I saw our good sister from season 4. Ew. I was like, okay, is you hungry up there? Okay, like there, it's all over the outfit, and it's just really interesting how that was put together. I think the face is right, the hair is done, and I was like, okay, mistress, hey, like that was it. Now, Spice is up next. Spice, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. This was your best look of the night. 1, 2, you gave me Sonic Girls tees. For those of you who know about the restaurants I'm talking about with the car hops, with the skates, she gave me Sonic or Checkers or Rallies. Ooh, there it is. It's Checkers. She's giving Checkers or Rallies restaurant tees. Down. And it's the car hop spot. Down. And that flag is for the orders. Like, wait, are you table 3? Vary that information. I love how we have the chevron turned around and they put something else up there. I was like, okay, what is that, right? But it's her best look of the night in my opinion. This was her best look for me. I think it's polished. I think it's cute. It is literally her aesthetic. You're probably like, girl, read her. I can't. This is cute. This was cute. I was like, oh, this is kind of a bop. And I was happy she didn't try it. I know she was wanting to, but in all that kind of, everyone enjoys it. I kind of was happy. She just gave us a good puss walk. I was like, thank you. Like, you can do that again later, but I kind of appreciate you just taking the note. Had you had stayed, if you'd done the trot later, I wouldn't have cared. It was just that you took the note, and I appreciated that versus how Michelle got in your ass. So I was like, Michelle, why you? She did what you asked her to do. I thought that was weird. I was like, okay, but we still gonna. Sure. The boots are everything. Alim, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for supporting your boy. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Drop a tip in that tip jar if you feel like it. I'd appreciate anything and everything. But also the thumbs up button is really valuable for this channel, as well as the comment section, that algorithm. Y'all have been really awesome for all these episodes, and I appreciate your support. We'll continue on here. But Spice, I like this. I thought it was cute. I was entertained. I thought this was cute. Lux Noir London. Okay. You were kind of running in this outfit, so I got to get what I could get from it. Fine. I think she looks good. I think the outfit is okay. She looks good. The outfit is okay. I enjoyed her with the flag, though. She looks good. One more time. Outfit okay. That's all I have for this. Because I really was like, oh, okay, we're going to move on from this one. Because low-key is giving me, you know, Aaliyah with a bathing suit top on tease. For the girls who know Aaliyah, you know, I didn't miss that mark at all. It is giving me Aaliyah with a bathing suit top tease. Okay. And the rest of it is just an okay kind of outfit. It's okay. It's cute. But that's all I look at. It's like, oh, okay. Interesting. She's done way better. She knows that. Oh yeah, she definitely knows that. It's okay. It ain't the worst thing. It could have been awful. It was fine. Marsha. I didn't hate this. Maybe the peplums a little bit, but they don't even bother me that much. I thought that was interesting. I didn't think this was a bad look. I didn't think it was a bad look. I really didn't. I didn't think it was a bad look. It was like, okay, it's a racing suit. It's got different colors on it. She definitely put a lot more makeup on. I didn't think this was bad. Peplums are kind of weird. I don't know what that was about, but I didn't hate it. I'm sorry. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, okay. You know, Selena S. Cities is next. I didn't hate this either. I kind of liked it. I thought it was cute. Now what's happening on top of here is where I'm like, okay, no. But I thought it was cute for what it was worth. I really didn't hate this. It may have been the better of the outfits for me tonight, but it gave me her aesthetic. It gave me her, when I think of Selena, I think of this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. I was fine with this look. Now I have to say it because when we get to the later looks is when I gotta talk about my girl. Malaysia, baby doll, baby doll, baby doll, Fox. Listen, everybody. Listen. I understand that I give certain opinions, and you can feel like because it's not the same as yours, and you found a select group of people that agree with you, that I am somehow so wrong or attacking a person, or I don't know how you do that with me and don't do that with others, or you do that with others, not with me. Anyways, we can disagree with each other. Don't disrespect me, is how I just want to keep that, okay? As well as everybody else in the live chat too. Cause like this is a community I want to put together as we all good like that. Let's not be crazy. It's not that fucking deep. Now, Malaysia's issue with this outfit is that this fabric is it's so soft. It's too soft for me. And I think it fits her well. I'm like, okay, now this fits her. Let's not knock that kind of shit. Let's not do that. It fits her well. It needs to not be such a soft carnation pink. It needs some, it needs some volume to it. A fuchsia would have worked better. A fuchsia would have been much better with this. Some sort of very robust color is what I was looking for with this one here. We didn't get it, but she looks like she's about to get in a car, but she needs assistance from 7 other people, and she will not be driving the fastest. She only did 1 lap. She's going to go back home, and she's going to have more alcohol and go to sleep with her charcuterie board. What the fuck did I say? Anywho, it's fine. I just wish it was a different color. Is for me. I'm like, it fits well. It's perfectly put together. It's a little simple. It just needs another color because it's just. So, okay. All right. Y'all know I'm a Princess Peach fan. I'm a Princess Peach fan. I'm a huge Princess Peach fan. And I absolutely saw the racing outfit that Peach would wear if she were driving a motorcycle or 2-wheeler or 3-wheeler device, all that kind of jazz. I can see that. Penelope pit stop and all that shit. I fucking hate this. I hate it. What was the idea behind the ugly pink fabric for both the heart and for the panels? I'm very confused. Why those? Why that? With the silvery fabric, I don't understand the thought process behind those fabrics. It has a print. Don't let it print again. Why have the print? What are you doing? It feels like a McDonald's toy that breaks easily. I don't, no, uh-uh. I saw what she wanted to do, but this is it, not all parts are included, nope. Why is this picture over here giving me, I'm Lucy the Duca? Why does that one look like that? No, but it's ugly. And I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude, but I fucking hate it. I'm sorry. Like, I love Peach, and I heard her name get thrown in with this ugly mess. Princess Peach would never fucking ever. I see Polly Pocket in there too, but like that toy sold. This one wouldn't. I hate it. I like where she was going with this idea. I don't. The cartoony hair doesn't work with this for me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel mean. I don't want to be mean, but like, ugh. Mm-mm. Mark Zimmer, Golden Boot of the Season. No, I think we've seen worse. I don't know. Just don't ever name a character from like, a game and stuff and then come out and look like an ass. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Did I miss a super chat? Let me see. Oh no, I got it. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mark Zimmer. I'll make sure I see all that stuff. My bad. It's Lucy the Duca. What's going on? She's a worldwide woman. WWW. Okay, so this is what I would have done. I kid you not. Sasha Colby, you are mother. This is what I would have done. Take it and go somewhere else with it. I would have made a dress. I would have done it this way. And I would have kind of kept it into like that sort of realm a little bit. But what I would have done differently than Sasha is I would have made it a little bit bigger at the bottom for me. And I probably would have done a little bit of a different slit up there on the top. I'd have done some extra stuff with it if I'm going to be honest. But I enjoyed it. And I thought the presentation of it was very well done. Because it was very contestant number 7 from the house of Colby, Sasha Colby, all the way from the state of Hawaii. The full bit of it, right? Like it gave me that a little bit in the way she presented it too. It was very presentational for a pageant. I was laughing because I was like, this girl is walking like this is a category for me. Y'all, it's okay if you thought it was okay. If you didn't like it, I promise you, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Neither is Sasha. And I think you're still valid in your opinions. I think that what I'm trying to make sure you understand from me is that the presentation of this outfit you may not care for is what sold it for me. She came in like a pageant girl because she is Miss Continental Former baby. But like it just, that's why I was so enamored. I was like, oh my God, she's doing presentation. It just was funny. So I don't know, but you're right in your opinions. I think some of the panel members may agree with you here. I just like the way she sells stuff. It's so fun. I'd buy a car from her. If Malaysia can wear that suit, that sports coat, and Sasha show up right there, I'd be like, hey. But I liked it because it was a dress and it was different. It was like, oh, it's not another. Oh, that's why I liked it. I enjoyed the presentation. Okay. Thank you, Mother. Next up is Anitra wearing Michelle Visage's least favorite color. I think that this was a great bodysuit, tracksuit moment, little situation here. I don't know why I'm using different words for that. I thought this was good for what this was worth. I think the color is what kind of put her in a position to make, Michelle not like it or whatever. Like, who cares? I think the neon green is fine. I thought this was a well done outfit, but it's not like pow wow, thank you now. It's a nice look. And she walked the fuck out of it. I also enjoyed that we got to know that on one side is her mother's side of the family, on the left side is the same situation. What's up, Chop Block? I see you up in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here, friends. This is another person where I say, once again, the outfit's okay, but when she sells it, when she's walking, I just I'm enamored. So it's hard for me to be like, I hate it, because I don't. She sells it. It's not the most amazing thing we've ever seen, but she sells the garment. So it's good. It's okay. It's okay. I think Anitra also gives it to me with her face. I also wanted to show that she was smiling. Smiling. Smizing. Smiling. 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 Smizing. Okay. Get ready for the next look that I give where she's smiling again. I didn't know what the fuck that edit was for, but we'll get there. Now we're gonna get into the second category because Matty was not happy. I was like, what is this? And what are we trying to paint on Anitra? The second category is my favorite ball, and it's to take on previous season's eleganza balls that they can do. Davey Valentine, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Maddie, sending a little love and appreciation for your awesome reviews. Thank you so much, Davey. I hope you're having a great day. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Last name, I got lazy there with that joke. My bad, Davey. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. This is what I want to see, cack. 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 This is what. This beach. Okay, the fact that this is all made out of repurposed beach balls. The whole outfit is repurposed beach balls. Recycled quick. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. It's a good thing that's not a clown. That's the one. 2. Eureka wore something like this to the most simplest of fashions. It was a tube dress with some beach balls and titties. That's it. And a cute wig. This that I don't even want to compare. I'm not trying to compare. But it shows where this could have gone. You know what I'm saying? It shows where the mind can go. When you take something like, say, oh, we saw the beach ball. That was a cute outfit. But then you see someone go, this is what I would have done with the beach ball. And go, that's how we do. Honey, are you kidding me? And look at how it looks on the body. I have one critique. One. I have one critique. The way she sold it too was everything. Something about the way it was on the top of this head here was a little strange in the membrane for me. That is my only critique that I have. Was when we got there, I was like, that looks interesting, but it didn't take away from the rest of it. Bitch, this fits so good. Her proportions are so right with God. I'm just saying, right there that's my only thing is this part right here. That's it. This where I'm like, I don't know about that. But it was like I just focused here. Patrick head, but 10 out of 10. I'm a goofy goober rock. Goofy goober. Yeah, just, the face can just a little bit weird right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, SpongeBob. It's giving that. You know. I can't smell anything. Oh goodness. What was one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants is when they get the magic conch and they're stranded on that island or whatever, and Squidward is losing his grip. Everything bad is happening. And SpongeBob's like, we have to listen to the magic conch. The magic conch. Or whenever they do the Dutchman's treasure. Every time they do it, it's so funny. Oh, who has seen Coneheads? Who has seen that movie from, I don't know about these girls born in 2000. Okay, this is a long time ago. But there was a movie that was based off of a SNL skit that starred, was it Dan Aykroyd? What was the other lady's name? It's Dan Aykroyd. Oh, I forgot who played the daughter. It wasn't Christina Applegate, was it? I forget. Um, oh, may he rest in peace. Chris Farley was in the movie. Yep. And then Dave, was it David Schwimmer? Jane Curtin. Okay. I love y'all. Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. No. It reminds me that I'm not the only person living in this universe that was born in the 80s. Okay. Or anyone that's born after that. Because sometimes I get on this show where we talk about the show, y'all, and I'd be like, am I the oldest guy in the room having this conversation? Either way, glad we're all there. It's a good movie. David Spade, thank you. That was a very interesting time in comedy, wasn't it? In the 90s, when Adam Sandler had just left SNL and that Happy Gilmore Studios was coming up with Billy Madison and stuff. Baby. 86, you already know what's still come on, my 80 babies. Woo-woo. Okay, listen. Early 90s too, you know what's tea. You know it's tea. No shade to the new babies, but the millennials. All right. We know Mistress's look was everything. We all agree on that. It's toots across the board. It's puss. It's the full works. Ain't no chops for her. Tens across the board. Now, Marsha. I assumed she was going to break out into a musical number here. Shout out to all my age groups. Ain't no ageism up in here. For my legacy babies, you already know what's up. You've been there before. You lived long enough to tell us the stories, and you're still thriving. You're still moving. For those of us who are in it now, who are now having to be the ones to start telling the other girls things, and for my new babies that are coming up that want to hear about some wisdom, want to receive that shit so we can take it to the next person. All nothing but love to y'all. Marsha, this is not what I would have done for this challenge. And I found you, it was so funny. Well, I can make bags of fabric. Cha-ching. Like, bitch, you might as well have been doing laundry. No shade. She did the bag ball. I say, oh no. I think if this was a different category and it had nothing to do with like, I'm doing the bag ball, so I went this direction, I think this would be a kind of a bob. But it is also extremely plain. If I'm going to talk about Malaysia's outfit washing away on the runway, this is literally that. It's a tote bag come to life. I still think that if there was music that was like from like the Sound of Music behind her, anything from Broadway though, I think I would have enjoyed this more. If this was actually a Broadway performance or something to do with the show that I would have paid a certain amount of money to sit in on and not have my phone on. I don't like it. But I like it. Does that make sense? I like it, not for this. I like it, not for this. Not for this. It's like, no. Malaysia Baby Doll Fox hair show tease. And this is in reference for the hair show, as far as the ball, they're referencing the hair show elegance, extravaganza. It's okay. No, I know. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to do it to my girl, but I gotta be honest with you. It's okay. I liked it. It's okay. I think the reason why I'm good with it is because I think the bodice looks great and I enjoyed the skirt and I liked how she put everything together. I wasn't blown away from it, but I liked it a lot. It was like, okay, that's nice. Hey, you know what I mean? It was like, okay. But it didn't take me to the next level. But I thought for sure, I was like, oh, I don't know who put this together. If you made this or your friend made it or whatnot, but I found it interesting. You did look like a rich, expensive woman who low-key, kills puppies and ladies for their hair to make outfits. You are more evil than Cruella de Vil, okay? But I thought she, presented it very well. I was like, okay. But it was just nice. How come they only chose from 3 different balls? Near everyone chose hair or a ball. Well, only one person chose the ball, and that was Spice. You're thinking bag ball because Marsha and Lucy chose the bag ball. The hair ball was Lux and Malaysia. And then, oh, never mind. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Mistress of the ball. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, well, they lost half the cast. They did a well, yeah, one was the money ball. Anitra did sugar. Hmm. I think it may have had something to do with just who was left, James, more than like, you know, I don't think it was specific, like you only can choose from these. Maybe just more of who was left and what they brought to the equation. Because let's imagine in an alternate universe that some of these people were gone and then we had others still left in. What would they have given? You know what I mean? And then also think about what ball would you want to do? It may be the hair, the ball, it may be what everybody else wants to do too. You know what I mean? But yeah, I get it though. It's interesting. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I just knew the hairball because I was like, oh, Malaysia and Lux gave. I'm gonna have to talk about Lux's outfit for a minute. Because when I saw it, I immediately thought of somebody. Immediately. But I think Malaysia's outfit looks nice. I just thought it was okay. Up next is Spice. Spice is giving us the ball, right? Yeah. How am I gonna know? How am I gonna know? Season 12. There you go. Um, I need y'all to notice that Spice has a little disco ball. That little ball is her purse with each and every outfit. So there is some cohesion there if we're gonna be that girl. However, I gotta be honest with you. While this is really fucking cute, we've seen this. We've seen it. I don't even want to be rude. Like she's fucking gorgeous, but I mean, it is like almost the same silhouette every time. Is it the same designer? I'm kind of interested to find out if that's the case. Like honestly, it's beautiful. She's gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm like, this is the same goddamn thing, and that's all we might. That's my only issue. It's really the same thing. I got tired with that with Bianca as well as the season progressed. It was like, it's gonna be that same dress in a different color. Pop off. But I think she still looks good. I just that it's she this is definitely polished and I like this RBJ. This I agree with. It's not the issue is not a lack of polish, it's the lack of range. And it may not even be the range that we're asking or requiring from her because her audience will live and breathe for whatever they put in place. But it would be nice to see her in classic drag. It'd be nice to see her in something that may be gender altering kind of situation. Something a little different than the typical this is the doll you're getting in the box kind of bet. Because they're gorgeous. They're both of them, both sisters are gorgeous, but it's like, I want something just a little different. I swear, I don't ever try to highlight this, but thank you, Incorporated, for your girl. This better not get me in no troubles. We're 90 minutes in this episode. Do you think after the leather purse read her earlier in the episode, she changed some stuff up? Well, thank you for the super chat. Every time I get your name, if I forget, I'm like, girl, you trying to get me in trouble. Burn it. Selena Estes is next. Burn it. Burn it now. Throw it into the fire. I believe in saving our rainforest, but I would be down for deforestation here. Honey, if this was Animal Crossing, my island wouldn't have not one fucking palm tree on that beach. Okay, here's where you get points for me, Selena. It's the fact that you had an entire outfit made out of food stamps, EBTs, and dollar bills with your face on it. Very much, we don't shame people in their journeys and their struggles. So I agree with that. But this is the struggle. Like, you would make an outfit about a struggle and it be a struggle. How that happen? How that happen? Girl, I would pick the villager in fucking Smash Brothers just to stand next to you to chop you down and send someone with 35 H. Boom, ring out, game. I love you. I hate this. I burn it now. Burn it now. Burn it right now. Who is this? Who ate her? It looks like that Pokemon carnivore is like eating her alive from the top. I don't know what's taking place here. It looks like there's strips of like faux bacon that are on top of something. I don't know what's happening. I hate it. Burn it now. Burn it now. I do like the concept, and it stopped there. Nine-tail Phoenix, go to the corner. Y'all remember Coco from Foster's? Coco, 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 Coco. See, you're not right, and that's okay because I love you, but you're not right. This is a lot. I love her. Hate it. I love her. She said this is about the struggle, and she was real. I can't believe someone is like, that is incredible. She really meant it too. She said, we don't put no shame in nobody. I wouldn't shame her either. I'd shame the silhouette. I'd shame this outfit. I'd burn it. This would keep people alive for many days. I think if we threw this in somebody's fucking fireplace, but if they were snowed in, they'd be alive today, baby. The whole house is insulated. Honey, they did burn it. Chop. Lucy LaDuca is next. Gigi, I'm good. Lucy LaDuca is next. All right. Now, everyone watched Midsummer, and that's lovely. And I know we enjoyed the all and all that kind of mess. She's doing the bag ball, right? She said, we're going to do trash bags for dogs. This was an idea she had in her head. Hi, why is the rest of your outfit so Easter egg white? What's the fuck going on here? Like, Lucy, I get what you wanted to do, but like, this isn't that combo. You misplaced your order. This is a whole lot of white in a big ass chest. Like, the most I'm seeing is this breastplate is over here extending its welcome on this top part of your outfit. You've also then found yourself getting thrown into a paintball game and losing low key. Now, with that being said, it's not bad. It just needs more going on with it. I kind of wish the entire skirt was covered in the trash, those little trash bag, those appliques, or at least more of it. Because right now it just looks like, something exploded in her house and she didn't get out in time. I don't know. Yeah. Then when she got the poop, I didn't. It's like a first for everything. I don't think we've seen someone swing dog shit around as an accessory. But then I also was thinking to myself, is this low-key the bitch ball? Like, because it's kind of the bitch ball now, right? Like, there's no dog. Ooh, that's why I assumed when you had said, see, now we're coming back to my point. When I thought that, like, what do you mean everyone did the same thing? I thought this was the bitch ball. I thought this was the bitch ball. I just assumed because it was about a dog now. And it came out. Where did it come from? Out of her LaDuca? That's stupid. Okay, listen. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. It's not awful. It's just okay. And it's when she goes backstage and she's like, can you believe? We're like, yes, we absolutely saw it go down that way. True to form. Should have possibly lip synced tonight. Nikki's bodyguard, Carol Baskin, looks great. Now, listen. You leave white Wendy Williams alone, okay? We're not going to claim that she's a husband killer, okay? We're not going to do that, right? Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only and content is not intended to, you can read the rest of it. We're not taking this seriously. This is all for fun. Calm down. Nothing but love to these babies. Don't send them no hate. Act like responsible adults. And if you're a child and you're in this mix, where your mama at? Thank you for being here. Anywho, she swung that bag around and I got nervous that it was a real poop. Regardless, it's okay. Luxnor, London. I thought of only one person Zero the Kitty, thank you for the super chat. Okay, Lucy LaDoodoo, I see you. Shut up. Stupid. Stupid. I thought of one person. One person. Come on, Gigi, I'm good. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Silly. Y'all are comedians today. I'm trying to make sure I got these super chats. I know some people will be monitoring that and making sure that I feel bad later. Belchan, thank you for the super chat. She literally dressed up as firewood. Hey, someone had to be chopped. I enjoyed Vegas live. And the moment I saw this outfit, I was like, Naomi Smalls, is that you? I had the picture. Where is it? Oh my gosh. I'm so upset. I put this bit. There it is. There it is. Okay, I went too fast. I was like, I got the picture. I'd like to see it. Let me take away my little brand thing here real quick so we can look at it. Down. And I'm not shading Lux for this. I just thought to myself, you both are inspired by Mugler, that it's a great look in that jazz. I just thought it was so funny because it was like, oh my, it was like, oh, my brain just went whoop, like, whoop, whoop, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, ah. And also, one thing I want to say too, a lot of the looks that we see that the queens sometimes do that are similar are not direct looks that the queens made themselves that are then therefore their brand. It is like we are talking about here, it's Mugler, right? So Mugler is a fashion darling. You're going to see some of the same stuff. Naomi's hair is a bit different, though. And of course, Lux's look is entirely with hair with only a few accoutrements that are very much of different fabric. I still think she looks good, but I just was like, it was like, Naomi Smalls, where I was like, I swear to God. You know what I mean? I was like, I swear to God. Listen, I gotta tell you though, I did love what Lux gave in this. I thought it was pretty. Some of their runways were cut short and others were given a little bit of extension. But when she gets this pose, I like it when she doesn't go too downstairs. When she stops right here, and it's normally the beginning of her leaning all the way back. I like it when she's right here. It is so right, Lux. This is it right here. I don't know why you are so inclined to fall all the way back like a goddamn lazy boy chair, but like right here, you eat. But when you do the Matrix, I get nervous that people are shooting at your sister. So it's a cute look. It's a good look. It's puss. I love it. Sasha Colby is next. It's the bag ball again. But she did a different take on this where it's a dime bag. Yep, you can make a thread about this one because honey, I'm gonna be that girl. Not only was this was so relatable. I listen, a dime bag, bitch. I don't buy those no more. That's kid shit. That's for the girls who are just starting out. The 3.5 grams. No, honey. We do 7 and up in these houses, okay? We go grocery shopping over here. It's 7 grams and higher. But listen, I've seen other kinds of looks done before when it comes to the Mary Jane that's shown on this show. This is one of my favorite ones. It is costumey. It is camp. That was her entire point. And she even mentioned it on the runway. She wanted to show that side of her with this kind of look. It's not the best look she's ever given before, but I have to say I enjoyed her presentation once again because when she walked up there, what God damn it, would you stop dropping? When she walked up, what did she do? She'd inhale and then she'd go, ah. And it was like, oh, you're giving the illusion of me. So the skirt, I kind of like only because, look what's in the skirt. She's literally the bag. I thought that was cute. I thought it was clever. I found it to be clever. I did. I loved it. Yeah. They can call me whatever they want to call me, bitch. I can like what the fuck I like. I liked it. Anitra is next, Chop. Okay, so here is where I didn't fall in line, and this is what I think is this is the only reason I think Anitra wasn't closer to winning this episode. I think in my mind, I still think that Mistress won, but I'm like, okay, Sasha, I see it too because you were up there, but like, I still think Mistress won, but this was where I think Anitra, this is where the train stopped. I was like, I don't think so. It's the candy ball, which I'm happy that she did something different. But this is giving me like a rough draft of what the Rugrats was about to be on Nickelodeon. Cool parts of it. I enjoyed the lollipop earrings. I think her face is giving. I think the wig is right. I think it's not enough. Cause it's like, okay, it's a leotard with tights, and then you put a little sash over it with some gummy bears, and they did this, and you got some taffy titties. Okay. And it's supposed to be eleganza, an inspired look with the eleganza. And I was looking for something that was to give the eleganza. And right now she's giving me category is. So that's why I was like, ugh. I think she's still pretty. And I give her coots and a lot of love. When she took that little ponytail and did that Beyonce, you know the one. When Beyonce had that little nasty long ass ponytail for those short days, and she would swing that sucker wrap around her, and everybody went online and started doing that shit. Everybody started doing that. So yes, I enjoyed that part, but it's a no for me, dog. The next category, the last category, the third category, the eleganza category, which is what the last one was based off of. And if they ever did another one of these and I was on the season, I choose this category to use. Crystallized eleganza. A look from scratch that is dripping in crystals. Up first is Mistress Isabelle Brooks. This dress fits so good. Ooh, it fits so well. Girl, it fits so good. Now I'm going to be honest with you. From afar, it doesn't look like that fabric is doing a lot of work. The details are when you get close. That fabric was shining. And what I like that Mistress did, this mug is on point. The mug is on point. What I like that Mistress did is that she didn't throw a whole bunch of shit on the dress. She was like, I'm going to accentuate certain moments. And sometimes I'm like, I need a little bit more. In this case, after looking at this episode a couple of times, I was like, no, she did the right thing because all of this embellish drops it a little bit on the chest. Then she ends up doing a cascade of the jewels on the side to give it a little something. Because it could have been just simple there. It's like, no, we're going to have that drip. The bottom of the dress, because it's like, okay, where else are we going with this, right? She lined the bottom of the dress. And you see the fabric now, there's a shine in it here. It was subtle, but it was beautiful. And it looked expensive for someone who just made this. She gave me that she was competing in a pageant. I saw Calexis in this motherfucker. I saw Miss Calexis Davenport down. I saw the Davenport Brooks name. I saw a lot of legacy drag in this look from her. I was impressed. Puss. She's very intelligent with her drag, and you can tell she's in her shit. She in it. Like, she know her shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let's have this moment, because this is really where a lot of these looks maybe would look a lot better to some of us. And Bamori, I think I agree with you here in this. I was gonna say I love the look, hate the lighting, because low key they said dripping in crystals, and I almost felt like they were spritzed in crystals. I think the lighting behind them is not doing any of them justice. And there are moments when they do this flash when the girls are walking, and I wish they would stop because it washes out the look sometimes when I'm like looking for them. So I agree. And I think that with particular looks, they change the color up and it warms others. I'm like, I wish y'all would not do that for particular people whose looks we can tell need a different kind of hue behind them to really accentuate the look. So I agree with that statement. But she's the one, and Spice is her daughter, is next. This is Spice's look. Okay. I'm going to talk about it. She's gorgeous. She's pretty. Oh my. I really do not like this skirt, but I'm going to give her all the coots. Wait, why are we? What's going on? Back up. Marsha, I got time for you. It's the corset for me that is the cutest part about all of this. It's the top, the halter corseted number with the straps. That's the best part about it. That skirt is hideous for me, and I hate it. Infinite passion. It's the top up here. The boosty, that's fine. That's it's like, okay, that's wow. Downstairs, hell no. You had the fabric, you either stitched it or someone helped you get that little top part done. You said, oh, I'm gonna have a high slip, so I'm just gonna tie these little parts together. Baby, if you were working the corner, you'd be booked. But I don't think this is cute for the bottom. I like the top, not the bottom. Top, bottom. Do I hate the full look? No, it's not bad. It's actually, we've seen worse, but it's very, 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 very simple. And there's not that many people left to where we can just let this walk on by. The top part, though, give it credit, because that's that disco ball that's kind of intricate. I was like, oh, this is kind of a disco. Hey. I was here for it. I was here for it. I kind of liked it. I was like, oh, I like that. Marsha is next. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna be like, Marsha, this is why you weren't in the top. High key. And maybe there have been balls where that has been like, this has been the one or the twos or the threes, but I think RuPaul was looking for like gown and like something that was gonna hit the floor. I think that's what Ru was looking for. I think this is pretty. And I think it's actually kind of well done. I'm sorry, I'm not going to knock her, but I would like to say that I kind of saw this in her lip sync outfit with them high little socks or whatever. But I'm going to be honest with you, I was looking for something bigger. And I think she's pretty. I see where she's going with this makeup. I see her trying. I see her definitely doing something different. However, I don't get eleganza from this. I get a beautiful gal. I get a beautiful, beautiful woman. But like, no, I don't get eleganza from it. I don't get that X factor. I wish this was something a little bit bigger in Matty just saying a gown. And I wanted her to be in some beautiful dress. I really did. It may be not her thing, but I think that would have eaten the judges up. I think RuPaul would have lived if she saw Marsha in a gown. Oh, she would have died. Like, oh, excuse you? I get it, though. I get it. This is her comfort. The foot is at 12 o'clock. It's at 12 o'clock. But I think this is beautiful. I just don't think this is what I would have expected from her to give. So we can say that we love it, and people can love it, and people can say they like it and they don't like it. That's not the point. If that's what you're trying to make here, y'all, the point is that I think it's a great look. I just think that this should have been just a bit different for the challenge. Eleganza. This is gorgeous, but I think I would like this in a different setting. Yes. Malaysia, baby doll, baby doll, baby doll, Fox. Her fabric choices have not been her best friends, and this fabric for me was a little bit underwhelming. However, I want to say for her second dress that she made, I cannot. I'm like, I'm impressed. I know. You're like, what? For her second outfit, that ain't bad, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, that ain't bad. It's not bad. Like that, your second dress, come on with it. But it's okay. It's nice. It's all right. It's pretty. I want her in different colors for this particular ball. I felt like her color choices were so mute and very, very quiet and very just, don't look at me, like very subtle. And then pops of small colors here. She had that very, very light pink, that carnation pink racing outfit. And then she had this very shiny silver, belt in the front of it to give that shape. It's like, okay, but it seemed to be kind of mute. Then we get to this one. And it's like, the color it's shiny, and that's a part of this crystallized form. But for her, for Malaysia's skin and for everything about her, it's like you deserve so much color on you. Like how that yellow was working the last time. I think blues would look really good on Malaysia. Oh, I think a blue would be nasty on her. I think orange would suit her very well. I think, yeah, yellow, any bright color, I think deserves Malaysia's full time. And so when I see this, I'm like, she's pretty and it fits and it looks good. I just wish it was more colorful because I would have I'd have a jewel tones. There you go. I'd have a whole nother outtake on this. If that dress was gold, this would be puss. If the dress was gold and we did something completely different with like how that pink, we changed that color up a little bit, I think this would be puss. I think it'd be right on the money. But like it just is that I wish the fabric was different. That's all. Rose gold, no, that's too light. It needs to be a deep, rich color for Malaysia. Because it's even with her hair that she chooses, I'm like, ooh, if she has some sort of powerful, like nasty cobalt blue here, or if she had this kind of color or that, I think anything that's very rich in color for Malaysia works best for her. And so, So this is okay. I thought she survived the ball for sure. Sapphire for sure. Omar, that's definitely her color. But I was like, okay, I'm glad. Now, Selena Estides, you are so determined to have this fucking wig. I see you. You're the aspiring actress who is this young actress from Los Angeles who has made her way to the Academy Awards or the Emmys or whatever you want to put yourself into. You have this wet, slick, short hair because everybody who is this young actress at this moment in time, child, they always do this wet, short hair look. I hate it so fucking much. You did the same thing for another runway previously, and you did the same hair. And I was like, no. It was that colorful hair. She had, I think it was green or some sort of colorful mix. It was that little short little number, and it was wet. And I was like, girl, no. It's not you. It's not you. I promise you. Shoulders with that head, nope. And I love her. But let's get into it. So Selena is giving you a full story as she always does. And that is one thing I will give Selena Estides credit for. There is a script with every look that she has. This was a bad script, though. Call it Babylon if you want to, but I don't think it's going to be nominated for any awards this year. The issue is the satin pucker ass fabric. It is not doing her justice. And just like how I had my commentary for Malaysia with those muted pinks and those very pastel colors or some sort of it just does not do it for them. I like her a little bit louder, like a little bit strong. I think what she was trying to do with this though, with how she, you see how she put the embellishments all through, that's clever. Please, can we give that credit? I feel like they don't give her enough credit for some of the details that she does with it. I know it's like less is more and all that kind of crap. But I'm like, that was a lot of work she put into this. I mean, it doesn't look cute, but if we talk about the detailing of it, that is commendable. You have the skills. The way she walks this out, I was kind of here for the full fantasy, but I just hated how it looked. And this is one of those reasons why, when we get close like this, it looked like the top is stepping, like it's a probate or something, and they about to give line numbers, bitch. It's got to be. I'm number 6. It's about to be a full bit. Okay, I love her. I just fit issue for sure. If it was different fabric, it would work. The full bit would work. Yep. If it was just different fabric, it would work. This would actually be kind of fire, but it just needed different. That satin was sabotage. It really was. It really was. She's always right there with the concept, but it just don't go. I love her though. I feel bad. I didn't want to. I always, even when I'm talking about folks, y'all, I promise you, I always feel bad. But I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and tell you that I was just Lucy LaDuca. Pretty hurts. You shine a light in the effort. Perfection is a disease of heaven. Okay, so like her lip sync against Spice, I felt this was undersold. Yep. I felt this was undersold. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not like, I want her to give more on my runway. Who the fuck am I? Boo me. I want her to give a little bit more on the runway. I'd be snoozing a little bit. No shade. No shade. I also wish the mascara was running a bit crazier. Like if we're gonna go there, like let's go there. It's kind of still too clean. I like what she was, the concept and what her idea was. I also was staring at the bottom of this dress like, why is it so high up? It's almost as if her titties, basically chewed a piece of the fabric away from the original, and now it's too short because it was meant to be on somebody else, like Carrie, But it feel like it just feel like her titties just chewed it up, pulled it right up, girls, just spare that, and then also the fact that she's been complaining about not winning and that she should be in the top, and then comes out in this look. It's like, is she playing like are we like like, okay. I also think sometimes I'm getting a little sick of this Home Alone 2. I stuck my hand into the socket. Oh shit, I'm being electrified hair a little bit, but I also get that's Lucy's aesthetic. I don't want to be rude. This was I was like, oh, okay, this is your crystallized. Okay. I'm thinking about what we saw beforehand. I'm like, oh. Do I need to remind y'all at the beginning of this episode what this young lady said? This is my week to show everybody why I should be in the top. Well, good luck. Good luck. Lux Nora London. Kevin, she stood up. Oh, goodness gracious. Like, here. I'm sorry. I was reading Kevin's comment here. I'm sorry. Let me give that context. That's funny. I'm sorry. 600 plus in the room. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. Muy appreciated. Super helps. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up $MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants, especially since I now have the full capacity to start this gaming show that I've been trying to do. And I just need to get 2 more items that I looked up because Maddie's been doing some research on streaming with this PS4. So soon. I've actually stopped playing God of War on purpose just so I can like play it with y'all. Isn't that stupid? Back to Lux Nora London. Listen, if this is the sugar plum fairy for me, I thought this was kind of, I liked it. I did. I liked it. I wouldn't have put her in the top contender position that she claimed to have been in. I understand why she felt that way though, because this was artistic, is how I interpreted this look. It was very, I didn't want to call it a project, but it was, like this isn't ready to wear. This isn't anybody could just put this on. It's only made specifically for her or for like one or two people that could fit this outfit. You know what I mean? But it was the way she presented it for me that I enjoyed the most. It was so delicate and pretty. It was so pretty, just delicate and sweet. No way. Her looks were amazing. Listen, I think they look good too, Rashid. You gotta chill out. We all have different opinions here, and you're entitled to your own, but no need to get on the offense just because we may not all agree here. It's a good outfit. She looks pretty, it's delicate, it's exactly what she wanted it to be, and she presented it very well, but not top contender. Not from the beginning to the middle to the end. High safe, in my opinion, for sure. For sure. But if we stuck her on a tree, oh yeah. Put her in front of the window, bitch, that house has money. But for what it's worth, she put a whole bunch of shit together that doesn't even seem like it would go on top of fabric and made something out of it. So that needs to be put into consideration. I think I'm more entertained by this mug and this wig and the headpiece combination with the earrings. I like the full scale of what her mug is giving. It's like, ooh. Everything about up here is like, ooh, wee. You know what I mean? If she had more fabric, I think this would have really eaten it up. But I think this is still a good look. Next up, Sasha Colby. Ooh, I hope I don't get dragged for this. Here we go. I have two opinions. Three, actually. Three. The first opinion. She looks absolutely gorgeous. The second opinion. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh, I know that was hard for me to say. She looks very beautiful, but like, okay now. Okay, a bunch of appliques on top to make this top part absolutely gorgeous, right? The skirt that was made together with it, yes, ma'am. It's good, but it's like, okay. Like, no shade. I kind of have seen this before, but the way you presented it is still like, yes, god damn it, you are fucking sickening. The shoes look cute, tan down. I think the hair is great. The makeup is done. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's beautiful. Please hear me when I say this. The top, even all that with the branches, the way it was looking, it was presented very, 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 very well. Very well. Presented very well. Mistress was my winner this week, and I love me some Colby. Y'all know it. They talk about me in a blog over it now. They've been saying I've been biased for Sasha for the longest, including other people. But listen, I have 100. She's gorgeous, but I couldn't. I was kind of like, there is nothing happening back. It is the top that got put on top. The skirt is cute. She's beat. Yeah, and it was the presentation. Like, ooh, yes, ma'am. The way she kicks that leg out, Sasha, you are a beast. How dare you? You see this leg right here? So I wonder if y'all noticed that during the lip sync, when it first started, Sasha had her leg all the way out, and she was like leaning on it or whatever. You can see her silhouette in the back. And she's a dancer. I said, that body is bodying over there. But yeah, I love Sasha down. I couldn't. I can't say that this was the best of the night. I think she was phenomenal, but it was like all three together, top for sure. No about the bottom. Please tell me you have that screenshot. What screen? Which one? Which one? The outfit's okay. I think she just sold it like severely. She sold it severely. This is Anitra's best outfit. I could argue with y'all and make this point, and you may find a look that I probably liked a little bit more than this one. I think I can go ahead and say this, that I think that Anitra, this is one of the best looks from you this season, and you made it. And I was kind of spooked because I didn't know what we were gonna do and where this was gonna go. I'm happy we took the road that we took. Girl, when they started with your face, and I was like, okay, what we got going on here with this wig? And then it went to here, and then I thought about the Kennedy Davenport story. The Kennedy Davenport story. Kennedy Davenport story. Kennedy Davenport. Felicia, I absolutely disagree with you, and that's okay, baby. You're in the live chat. Have that conversation with them, love. I'm going to keep on rolling here, but you are entitled to your opinion, and everyone knows I love Sasha, so we're going to be all right, my sister. Have a good day. Fozzie was a bear. Sasha just one of those girls that looks good in anything, so even if it's not the best, she just sells it. Don't say that yet, because if we listen, well, we don't know. But back to Anitra here. I think this is stunning. I love that the crystallized backbone, the bones, how that was really well put together. And then it does kind of apply a lot better to the story that Kennedy had. Because, you know, when she came out and was some, what the fuck is this? But this actually kind of gives a little bit of that kind of, and then it's in the arms. It's the way she presented it. Mother knows how to work a gown. The trumpet skirt was cute. I loved it. Even with the hair, it just made kind of sense to me. She feels like an X-Men character, I swear to God. What would her mutant power be? She looks good. Go ahead, Anitra. I was impressed. That was my favorite look from that category. Yes, I think that's my favorite look specifically from that category, in terms of the crystallized eleganza. I think for the favorite ball, I think because of how it just took me in, I think I might have to say that Mistress's ball look was just like, girl, what? Okay, that was everything. And then for the first look, I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I live for Sasha's look. The first look, nope, that's the one. Sasha for me was my winner for the first look. I know some people didn't like it, but I lived. I was like, oh my God, it's a dress. And it's the racing outfit, but it's a dress. She's classy. Oh, she's gonna eat steak tonight. Anywho, moving on. Isn't it weird to see 9 people up there? Isn't it weird? Oh my God, this is insane for me to look at. We saw 16 at one point in time, and it felt like no one was going home, which, you know, I'm not mad at those moments, especially if it's like Ulcer 7, but it is very strange to see this many people on the runway, and I'm going to feel weird about it as the episodes progress, and also sad about it because the show's going to be ending soon. I'll like to say that World of Wonder, where is All Stars 8? Hi, hello, we're ready. But back to this. We have Malaysia, Lux, and Marsha as safe. Top 3, bottom 3. Come on, Chess, what's going on here? Amora, I see you on my Cash App. Thank you so much for the tippy poo for RPDR live review. I thank you so much, and I appreciate your support. Top 3 was Sasha Colby, Mistress Isabel Brooks, and Anitra. Bottom 3 was Lucy LaDuca, Selena Estides, and Spice. I wonder what would have happened if Spice was safe this week and they made Selena go up against Lucy, or if it was Lucy versus Spice. GT Green 3, thank you so much for the super chat. For me, Anitra has the best outfit. Sasha was a strong second, but Mistress had the best package overall. Opinions, we're here for them. Thank you for the super chat. And thanks all for tuning in. Hit that like button. Boop, boop. Let's go. Mistress for me won it, but I love what Sasha gave. I think Anitra, the first look wasn't a big deal for me, but I enjoyed this last outfit. Her second look didn't do nothing, but this last outfit was like, yes, fucking ma'am. I'm just saying, I would have been here for a redo of the lip sync Lollapalooza, and it's Spice versus Lucy, and all of a sudden Spice says, bitch, I'm actually a really good lip syncer. Which that's not true, but you it's not true. But I would have been here for it. That would have been interesting. But no, we're gonna keep ourselves in reality and what the judges decided and not give our takes based off of shade, right? But the bottom, y'all, I'm trying to talk myself from going to go grab a pizza after this. I'm trying to talk myself out. I have been on a little diet this entire week. I've only been eating a certain amount of calories and been chilling and trying my best. But girl, I want a pizza so bad. I want like a large too, bitch. I know, but I'm like, rent is due on the 1st. Rent's due on the 1st. And I'm trying to make sure I can pay that. That's the only bill I ain't paid is the rent that's due on the 1st. I always pay on the 1st, but still. I do want that pizza. I'm hungry. Anywho, sorry, my stomach just started speaking for me right now because we've been 2 hours and 17 minutes into this. Shut up. Bitch, I'm just real. I just started talking about food. I am hungry. The winner of this week's challenge is Sasha Colby. Congratulations, Sasha. They get a cash tip prize. I believe so. Yeah. This is also Sasha's second win. She is the first one to pull 2 wins off this season. I say congratulations, and I believe she deserves it, but I'm also like, I could have seen my big sister getting it, though. I could have seen it. At this point in the competition, the people with wins are Sasha, Mistress, Lux, and Lucy, right? Who else is left? And Anitra. No? Yes? Yes. Anitra, right? Yeah, she won the first episode. Okay, come on, Matty. Yes. So there's 5 people out of 9 who have won something. You have Marsha, Malaysia, Selena, and Spice that were left with nothing. So here's the 5. That's the people who are in the front at this point in time after all them fucking episodes. We're into 10 episodes now. This is 9. We're about to be in 10. That's the front runners. Sasha's now in the lead with 2. Okay. Oh, that's right. Aura did win 1. Oh, I didn't. That chuckle wasn't shade. I'm just thinking about how that was very much. Oh my God, I won. And then the following week, my dead dad will haunt y'all. Like, ooh, okay. Maggie, do you think Spice deserved bottom 2 over Lucy? Drew. I see you in my Venmo for the pizza. You deserve. Oh, thanks, Pumpkin. Thanks, Pumpkin. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go get it now. Beach. I'm gonna get a large. Carmelo, I would have loved to have done a reaction to that, but since you kind of spoiled it for me, I guess I won't. Love it. Let's continue on here. Okay. I was really trying to do a reaction to that. That's why I was ignoring that. Oh, well. As far as back to this question is concerned, Damari, Do you think Spice deserved bottom 2 over Lucy? Because ain't no one said who won until just now. Looking at let's think of the looks here. Princess fucked up Peach, Midsummer shitbag, and then we have first eliminated in the pageant. And then we have Spice, who is giving us checkers, rallies, tease girl. Then we have her giving us the ball challenge. I feel like she would say it like that. And then we have this look. Oh, wait, but let me bring Selena into the equation. First look was great. Second look could be burned alive. Third look was kind of bad. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Maybe? Who said Gary Busey LeDuc? Disclaimer. I don't even have it up yet. Disclaimer. Girl. Y'all are silly. Let me move on with this. People are running away. Let's go. Let's keep talking about Drag Race. Okay. Let's focus. It's like Gary Busey LaDuca. Oh my God. You just said that face got thrown into the laundry machine, bitch. Got in the dryer. Extra hot. No, listen, it's Selena Estes versus Spice, and everything's nice. The song is Lil Nas X. That's what I want. Carmelo, it's okay. I mean, I did want to do a reaction, but it's a wrap now, friend. Just in the future, if I ain't mentioned it, I ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. But just in the future, if I ain't said nothing, that means I ain't seen it yet. But I know we all get excited about it. I will talk about it on Wednesday, though, for that show for Baddies West, though. Yeah, That's What I Want by Lil Nas X. There's a lot of better. There are so many better songs, and I don't hate this song in particular, but it did become extremely annoying on the radio after a certain point in time. It was like, I'm happy to hear my little gay baby on the radio, but like, God damn, like, ugh. Ugh. So listen, there are two different ways this song was done. And one of them, Spice, I have questions and concerns for how you interpreted this lip sync, because that disco ball was your baby at the beginning of this. You know the song lyrics, y'all know them, right? That's what I'm looking for. Like, oh baby, she was holding it like it was her child. To see what happened later gave me pause. I was like, is she pretending to be that Amy? Oh, Matt, be quiet. Thought she was going to put that disco ball in the back of her truck and then drive into the river. Bitch, I was confused. Anywho, Selena was being playful, but she was also trying to get into the song. I saw Selena struggling to find a way to make this work. She's you can tell she's a professional. I know some of y'all were like probably hating what she was doing too. I was happy she was doing something. She tried to play it into a narrative of like, someone to love me, like confused, trying to find things and being a little bit better. I saw her trying to storytell the song, and it was a song we didn't want to listen to the story at all, not even on Audible. You know, she tried, but it was a lot better than what was going on over here. Miss Mama was I don't know what Spice was doing. God bless her. RuPaul was not impressed. Selena looked to the light many of times, and we're glad that, Della Reese didn't come down there and take her to heaven. But I preferred Selena's. I thought there was at least a clear story that was happening here. Spice threw the disco ball, and I was like, okay, that's the last we'll see of that. RuPaul continued to stare at her like she was great. RuPaul was really looking at Spice like, this is the last of your days. This is the last of them, little girl. Woo, Ru, I swear we could have made an omelet off your face. I know it was hot. Because you're like, what are we doing? It's like, but you saw this in the Lip Sync Lollapalooza, and you watch Anitra sit there and let that girl go backstage. Now, as much as I want to sit there and be like, girl, she can't lip sync, she needs to go home. If I'm thinking about what Damari just brought up to my attention about would you rather have had, I'm like, low key, she could have stayed another day, but if we're going to continue on the competition where lip syncing is going to be key, I do not want to see someone do the hokey pokey and turn it all the way around every fucking lip sync. And that's what was happening. Girl, I was watching her do the funky chicken, the hokey pokey, the Macarena, every dance that's been brought into a predominantly white school that the girls would do for halftime homecoming shows. I saw Spice do on the stage. And I'm not shading Spice like that. I'm just telling you, I saw a lot of basic. I saw a lot of bass. A lot of bass. A lot of bass. Selena's looking for an Oscar. She won't even get a Razzie. Like, I didn't know what was happening here. Then when Spice picks up the fucking disco ball again, I said to myself, now, you already threw the baby once. What are you going to do now? She's getting into this emotion. I didn't know what was happening here. And she slams it. Now, let me tell you something about Megan Fox in this picture right here. Megan Fox looks good after the Machine X Gun Kelly nonsense. I wouldn't want to date the Scarecrow from fucking Gotham either, bitch. But listen, I know you thought you did something here, and I would have felt like you did something too had something came out of that disco ball, possibly a few dead butterflies, maybe. I did not understand. Like, what I was like, what's going on? You know? And I mean, Megan Fox is killing it right now. Bitch, you were excellent in Transformers. I am lying. I'm lying. But, you know, it was at this moment that RuPaul realized, decisions were made. I need to let that play again. I had a chuckle when I found that filter. I was like, oh, I'm going to use that for every time I think someone's just having a moment and they're really fully getting clear thought. Rue, I know, baby, I know. Rue had to take a whole bunch of multivitamins after this. Woo, I know it. Girl, they had your sugars loud. She was like, I just got up here and did cake and candy. RuPaul was lip syncing to the song. RuPaul was lip syncing to the song. Like Lil Nas X, I know that would have been everything. It's like you seen Ru like do your songs, everything, right? But it just was. Rest in peace. Look, that's Act 2 of Renaissance right there, everybody. Act 2 of Renaissance. That's the whole cover right there. It's going to be a broken disco ball. Oh, yeah, the super chat. My bad, Biomiss. Let me run back. Let me come back to you. Biomiss, you think Jax would have been eliminated this episode? Yeah, they don't know how to sew. She told us that she don't know how to sew. We've seen the looks that they presented. Jax would have been the bottom again. T. I hate to be her, but oh no, she'd been right back over here again. That lady came out as fucking a what Gak character, Nickelodeon's Guts. No, baby, a mascot for Nickelodeon. That lady came out in here. No, ma'am. She made everything. Oh, I've been nervous. Tori, don't say that. Are you just giving me misinformation? I don't want to be disrespectful. I think it deserved the placement it got, to be honest with you. Let me get back to this person trying to do a move. She said that on Roscoe's. Ooh, I wouldn't have wanted to see it. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't trust her. Not after everything I saw on the runway. I don't trust her. No, thank you. Okay. Now, I don't know what's happening. Did Aja rant about this? Now it's time for a disclaimer. Whoop. I'm like, now. I'm like, that energy you got, okay. I wish it was for the right girls. Because this is what you call like, oh, all the other girls do it, and now, I'm going to show that I can do it, but it is a part and of something that does come from voguing, and it should be called a dip. It's not a death drop. She made a joke out of it. Okay, she was like, I'm just going to fall because this is funny and I want to have fun, and we can have fun, but you literally been dragging this other lady for how many weeks, and where were you when we needed you? Just like that boy that was shaming those people with HIV with his light. Ooh, I want to drag that little bastard so bad, y'all, with his fucking tea kettle ass voice. But like, I'm not gonna do it because like he already is getting clowned on the internet for the nasty stuff he's been saying. But when we have people that always want to jump in and go, "Hey, girl, what's tea?" This is the time you jump in and say what you can say, and we all go, "You show right." But again, it's whatever. She was having fun. That's what y'all want to chop this up to. I saw somebody damn near lose their insurance today. Do you see what I'm saying? I saw someone damn near lose their insurance today. If I was her health provider, if I had her life insurance policy, I'd cancel her so quick. Girl, you trying to hurt yourself? You don't pad. What are you going to fall on? You fell. Okay? And you fell on your ass. You didn't have no pillows. Bitch, are you okay? You will eventually grow older, Spice. Be careful. That shit will come back and hit you later, girl. You don't even know if you busted some nerve endings. Come on. I love y'all, and I love everybody, and I love drag. But when I see girls do things like how Nebraska decided just to drop her whole body and create a concussion for herself and then have bad opinions later on for the rest of her life, it's like, please, think about what you're doing here. The reason why a lot of dips work is because girls practice. Not, I feeling it today. Okay. Nonchalant one. What in the hell are you talking about with these question marks here? I'm very confused. Let's move forward here. Girl, they already come for me. What are you talking about? They already come for me. What do you mean? Go to Reddit. Girl, they already come for me. I don't care. I'm telling my opinion. Fuck all that shit. I can sit here and praise her all day long. But if I have one critique, now the girls that come for me, piss off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get very serious. Get real. This is what would cause someone to come for me. The fuck out of here with that. Listen, let's get back to this nonsense that we're talking about. Selena got that for what? For what? Winning the lip sync? We can't have fun no more. We can't have fun no more. We can't have fun. Thank you, Nonchalant One, for verifying that. Because I was like, girl, you just posted a statement with some question marks. I'm like, huh? God, we cannot be this backwards. We cannot be this backwards as people. We cannot be. Ooh, girl, you ask for progressiveness and you give us regression. Like, what is going on, world? I really cannot say. No one's coming for me, but I'm just saying. The girls on Reddit say I'm biased because I'm always like supporting girls that follow me. Okay, honey. Okay, girl. Yeah. That's totally it. The fuck out of here with that, bitch. Ready, set, bees. No. No, but listen. Oh my God, Jose. No, serious prayers out for to you, baby. I'm so sorry to hear that. Sending you love since yesterday. I hope the power comes back on. That's something that you need sincerely. So my love out to you, Jose. Anywho, I'll keep doing what I do. I don't give a fuck. Pharaoh Kitty, it's right there. Why is it that there have been so many white saviors this season? And I feel that I like, as much as I want to be like, fuck all that shit. It's the fact that Spice, Sugar, Marsha had to come out and be like, y'all, chill the fuck out. Like, we're friends outside of this. It's a TV show, and no one's getting it. like, you do know that that's not going to get you in the door. You do know that that's not going to help anything. You do know that it actually can cause you to lose the things that you want in life. You do realize that, right? Responding to people with hate and anger and aggression. You do know the difference between someone giving their opinion and just choosing comedy versus anything else. I'm not frustrated. I'm just taking this moment to have this conversation because it's kind of getting ridiculous. Like, Michelle can have a wrong opinion about Spice or Selena or anybody else. It's Michelle's opinion. And it's just that. It's not actually causing harm. It is the people who take everything personally on behalf of others. I get so confused about. You're a grown-ass motherfucking person. You're grown. You're grown. And you're doing things on behalf of people? Bitch, get out of here. Like I cannot imagine how these people act in the real world. Like, it feels a lot of privileges in the room and a lot of this should be my way. It's crazy. It's crazy. Marsha had to do a whole thing, like, if until her account comes back wild card. Yeah, it was. I'm happy to see outside of the show, the cast is actually sticking to their guns. The majority of them are sticking to their guns as far as protecting each other, because this is getting out of line. Have your opinions, girl. Like I say, take your hate to Reddit, girl. They got threads on me, bitch. You've been bringing people my way, apparently, so I guess it ain't working too hard in my favor. But, like, I don't mean any malice or hate, and I know a lot of other people don't either. It's just us talking about a show. And by all means, if somebody feels some kind of way, reach out. Have an actual conversation. You don't need to insult me or others in the process, though. We can talk about it. And then I get to explain how it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's just really annoying. Like, we want to enjoy the show, right? Let's just enjoy, like, we want to enjoy it, whether we disagree or not. And then you get these moments where people just take it way too far. Look, hey, give Spice some credit. Her foot was pointed. It wasn't the best lip sync. It was kind of annoying. I'm a little tired of how this went down. And it was like, okay, girl, hurry this up. You know what I mean? Like, let's wrap this terrible song up in a bow and move on. Once we had the slow down part, someone to love me, and Spice started crawling, I said, that's the exit. That's the exit crawl, bitch. For what reason are you on the floor? I love you, but what reason are you on the floor? God damn. Selena's little skip up to the front. Then she starts doing the prance in the hump, and it's, hey, it was just a lot of that. So again, she had fun, and I'm glad her fans had a good time seeing her do what she did. It wasn't a good lip sync, and you can take the L. It wasn't good. Now, if you thought that was good, that is because you're a fan of Miss Mama, and that is it on that. And that's fine, and we can accept it. But also, at the same time, I'm gonna miss Spice. I am, because I got used to Spice, and I also got used to her narrative around the other queens, where it was like we witnessed certain things. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I put something down here real quick. It just, I don't know. I enjoyed them. I just feel like, okay, I don't know where else this is going to go, but I'm going to miss Spice. Look, everyone else in the comment section is saying that they're not going to miss Spice. I'm going to be attacked for it, though. Isn't that something? Let's see here. I just want to make sure someone's not playing with my motherfucking time. Because I don't know if my moderator is catching everything. Let's see here. Since I am going on kind of long today, I'm sure, it's upsetting somebody somewhere. I don't know what it feels like, but, we're gonna do that. Okay. Okay, let's do this real quick. Hold on, y'all, because I'm not playing the radio today. Give me just a moment. Yes. Okay. Copy. There we go. I did too. I like Spice. I did. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody sent me something really sweet. One of my favorite people in the universe. Yes. Too funny. Anywho, let's wrap this up, kids. I feel like the longer I stay, the I'm inviting like nonsense into the room. You know. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Spice was eliminated from the competition. I did think it was a good exit in the way that it was done. I was here for it. I did like it. I did like it. I was like, okay, like we're gonna miss her. It's gonna be a moment, and I'm sure everybody's gonna feel some kind of way, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I felt weird about the episode because I was having my own moments about like other people and how they were acting and all that kind of stuff. But then I don't know. It was like, okay, we've had a lot of moments where certain people went home, and we had a lot of moments where we didn't feel this kind of way and that and the other. And I completely get like the full scale of what's, the whole situation or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. I figured her out. Let me make sure I get rid of somebody real quick. I had to figure something out. Oh, no need to cuss anybody out. Let's continue. Biomus Force, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't wait for all the season sisters on All Stars. I can't wait either. My apologies, y'all. I had to see why somebody needed to do something in a particular way, and I realized that they were doing it because they thought I wouldn't understand. And once I had figured out, I said, let's remove. So moving on here, because I don't play that shit. RuPaul had a nice little laugh about it. Spice will be missed. I think Untucked is where it was really at. I had a good time in Untucked, bitch. First of all, Marsha in Malaysia were having a moment, and Malaysia was giving Marsha her flowers, and they were discussing the looks and this and the other, and how they felt. Of course, Lex feels like she was going to be in the top, but when we got here with everybody else, and they were giving their opinions, and they was talking and all that kind of stuff, and y'all, I forgot to mention that RuPaul asked Sasha about the Colby legacy and how she came about from it and her emotions that happened there. That was a good moment. I'm glad RuPaul did bring up like legacy stuff, like tell us about your drag family and have that moment on stage. But back to this. I'm sorry. I was really here for it. Okay, listen. They go over everything. They go over the full, like what happened and what were the judges' takes on everything, Okay. Lucy. Now, let me stress this. I'm not coming to attack you, but I want to tell you that the way you presented this was kind of on some bullshit. Unless we did not get the full edit on how that conversation went down and they were focusing on the negative. You made it seem like you were actually fine and you got a lot of great critiques except for small stuff. That's not at all what had happened. Like, that's not at all what had happened. And she even mentions that they didn't get her bag look. And it was then reinterpreted. Like, it was reinterpreted. Like, it was literally, Malaysia had reiterated the whole statement out of why she didn't like it. And then it turned into her taking the critique and saying, well, you're saying that's what they said. And Malaysia wasn't even trying to do that. And it was really weird because I felt Lucy was like thinking to herself, I know this ugly bitch didn't just tell me that
That's what I was getting, because it was like, I feel like you think that you look better than her, and that she even saying something to you, you find to be fucking ridiculous, which I see that's what happened. And I think, again, Malaysia wasn't trying to, even though at one point I was like, girl, now, I was like, Malaysia, I don't even know why you even spoke to her, knowing this lady has been on that sensitive shit since day one. Your point was, I understand what the judges were saying, because I didn't like the outfit either. Now, that could have been a hit, and Lucy could have taken that like, girl, come on, I don't need to hear that right now. And it could have moved on from there. But it went into, okay, well, no, that's not what they said. What they actually said was, and you're just wrong for that. And it was Malaysia try. I watched her try her best to get out of it. She tried so hard. She tried so hard to like, I'm trying to let you live. And then she goes, but now I'm just going to tell you how I actually feel. I think it's ugly. Since we're doing this now I'm just going to tell you how I really feel. I don't like it. Oh my God, Lucy, I swear to God, oh, the way you thought you ate, you did not. Girl, Malaysia was clowning. I was crying because it was she tried to give you, the judges said that, and I can understand why, to then you taking it and going, well, that's not what they said. So you having that opinion is just your opinion. Oh, so then you want my opinion? Well, it's ugly. That's my personal opinion. Now what? Okay. And it's like, yeah. It's like, okay. She'll let that be. I should let that what it was. Been quiet. Read me in your confessional. No, you wanted to have that moment because you felt like, where is Malaysia coming from to tell me about my drag? The same people that tell you that your shit ain't busting. Wendy. Let's keep on going here. Wendy LaDuca, everybody. Lucy Williams. She tried to play that. Listen, it was just really funny watching Malaysia trying her best to navigate around this while cussing her clean out. And it's the way that when she had finally said, well, that's how I feel. It was Lux and Marsha. It was Lux, Marsha, and Mistress being gagged. Mistress like, Marsha the whole time. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. Oh, the way this went down. Oh, the way this went down. I was just cackling. Lux in the background. Oh, please tell me I got that screenshot where I just zoomed in. Oh, Lucy. Lux is the farthest away and just minding her business. And she heard that read and went, oh! It was Lucy's response that had her go, oh shit, she's coming from Malaysia. Oh girl. All right, it's Malaysia. Good luck. Marsha, let me tell you something. The cameraman couldn't move fast enough to get to your face, baby. I'm telling you. Malaysia, I know, love. I know. This was so funny. I'm sorry. It reminded me of the old Untucked days when the shade used to be thick, very thick in the cut. Highly entertaining here. But Malaysia and Lucy had a moment and they moved past it. And we're going to get there, aren't we? We're going to get there, Lucy. We're going to get there. Mistress was me, though. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. And I'm going to take a sip. Cheers, bitches. So funny. Oh, Barbara Sports, thank you for the super chat. I'm waiting for her to say, I feel very attacked. I feel like it's going to be next episode. It's coming. I feel like that's around the corner. For sure. Ooh, all right. Do I have anything else left in Untucked? The actress came back there and said hello, and we were like, okay, thanks. Spice had to get their luggage. They didn't know how to work this dolly. That's fine. I get it. It was tricky the first time too when I had to work one of those. Good luck to you, Spice. I don't really need to say good luck because honestly, I think y'all are doing just fine with the TikTok and the social media game. But it's going to be interesting to see where your drag journey goes after this. It really is. You have some people who have a lot of experience on their hands that are going to be giving you the best of advice. Jose, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. I appreciate you. Down. Thank you. How's the weather? It is awful in LA. I miss LA. I don't know. The weather out here is not bad in Houston. It's just cloudy. The sun is already set. It's dark outside and 75 degrees. It's just extremely humid today, is all. It's not too bad in Houston. I hope it's not too bad in LA right now. Is it storming out there? I know y'all not used to it. When I lived out there and it rained, y'all acted like this. It was Armageddon. Shit. Okay. Why are you standing up, Lucy? Stop. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. Oh, she can be annoying, but I don't dislike her. Like, I need Lucy to be there, if that makes any sense. Like, even if it's like the whole situation or whatever, and it's like we find her annoying, this, that, and the other. I get it. I get Lucy. I get the frustration. I get the full feel of it. The entire fantasy. I totally get it. But come on. Anywho, listen. We peaked at the 600s here, but I know the review got a little bit late. And I'm thinking that this may also be affecting some of the views because I know I have a lot of people in California watching. I hope I may have lost some people today because of the power. Oh my goodness. If the phones ain't on and all that's working, I hope everyone's fine in Los Angeles right now. And if anybody is in any other countries, I know you were saying Turkey earlier, Jose. You said LA. I'm not sure if you're in LA or Turkey here. But if anybody's going through anything right now, I wish you had nothing but luck and that you're safe and that you have everything taken care of the best way possible. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I had a good time today. We got a little sad. We got a little mad. We got through the episode. It wasn't too bad. Hey. Da, 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 da. Let me stop. Tomorrow is the panel, so we're going to go over this again with my friends, my bestest friends, as we get together and give our valued opinions that come from years and years of experience and knowledge. Yes, we are the experts. We are the full aficionados. That's us, the panel. We're so aware, totally aware. Yes, we know everything. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about the show. We're going to do just like we did here, have a good time, give our take on the looks. We'll have different opinions, but respect each other and have a good time on our Sunday afternoon. So prayers out to those who are in Turkey who are going through it right now. Anybody in LA who maybe have loss of power or currently dealing with some serious storms. I hope you're doing fine anywhere and anywhere y'all are at. Whatever y'all are going through, I hope you're good and I hope you're okay. Okay. But I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in today. This was one of the longest ones I've done for this episode, but I enjoyed it. It was a lot of looks to go over. We had a good time. Who cares? You want to fight about it? No, let's not do that. Take care, everyone. Remember, don't take this too serious. We're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. If you want that bullshit, honey, go therapy. It's really helpful. Okay. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow, and look out for the untucked reaction to post to my Patreon shortly. Bye, everybody.
Listen. Yeah.